We're live. We are live.
Oh,
what up, people?
Woo. Good evening. It says live in 1344. Look at that. We're just.
See, I was worried. We were going to be late.
We had to spend a little time in hair and makeup tonight. Woo!
This shit takes a lot longer than you think, I guess.
Oh, dude. There was about a 2-year spree at school where I very much was into The Crow, Danny. So I know exactly how that feels.
You went to school like this.
Yep.
This is just another day for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got the things you'll do to draw attention away from your bald head.
Hey, this is not a podcast, okay? Clearly we're here live, baby.
Ooh, it's already Wednesday. Headbug, Kang, V-Dub, Andy Zucchini. Hello, hello, hello.
What up, people?
How we doing?
Trapped.
I mean, obviously, for those of you who don't know, Danny is doing an homage, which is the proper way to pronounce that very French word, to my heritage right here, right? That's why you went as a mime today, right? To say thanks to my great uncle Claude.
Exactly.
Well, world-renowned mime.
Ugh.
I would say you got a good mime face. You might just have to do what is that? Some sake or something? What you got over there?
Sake. You think I'm doing sake? Sake bombs?
Something. Hey, I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, it didn't look like a Keystone Light. You had that old bitter beer face, and I hear Keystone Light does not give that to you.
No, I'm straight tequila. I had 2 olives for dinner and had shots of tequila for the show tonight, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, bear with me, gang. My halftime may have to start a little early. I might have to throw something in my cup. You know, I got some Crystal Light over here.
Yeah. I mean, we're later than usual, dude. So this is like super after dark for me. This is like, are we going to the strip club next? Is that what's going down? Kanga says she told Stardust to come on the show. We'd love to have Stardust as a guest.
Hey,
but she's going to unsub and block us because of the start time. Sorry about the psych out with the start time, okay? The makeup was running over. I had drinks. I had thumbnails. I had posts. I was worried, but we did it, folks. We're here. And I'm not just in this makeup for no reason, folks, okay? We've got 2 special guests coming in about 25-ish minutes. We'll be there soon. Maggot Edits of Wallbangers, Wall Smashers, and all of the commentary drama, and Bunni Button from Madhouse, formerly LOLCOW Madhouse.
Oh,
right? Was it LOLCOW Madhouse? It sounds weird to say now, but that is what it was called. Well, we'll get into it. We'll ask.
I think so. I think you're right.
But yes, we have 2 guests, 2 lovely ladies coming here soon. And I'm hoping that Bunny appreciates my my get up here. I'm afraid maybe that are mimes offensive to clowns? Like, is this a rivalry, or is she gonna be there? You know,
oh, dude, you think it's like a Bloods Crips situation we just started here?
Yeah, for real. We're gonna have to ask.
All I know is the 2 of you combined might finally help me get over my childhood fear of clowns. Thank you, Stephen King. Your legacy is still intact.
It's late and I'm dressed like a crazy guy. I mean, this might be a spooky episode, to be honest.
Breaking news tonight in Columbus. It looks like The Purge has been enacted in real time as this face painted hoodlum goes around smashing people's windows with empty tequila bottles. What is going on?
That's right. That's right. You know, Kevin, were you there the one time? This is when I lived on campus and my all of our good friends lived across the alleyway from me at my house. So we were always partying in each other's backyards and shit, or at each other's houses, whatever. And we're at the neighbor's backyard and I'm drinking and I got to the spicy point, you know how it is. And I chucked a fucking bottle at the cars next door. Were you there when I did this?
I was there.
I chucks a bottle.
I will not forget that one anytime soon.
The tequila bottle goes over the fence, okay, hits the car, but instead of busting and shattering anything, the window, the mirror it hit, the bottle, it just bounced off and rolled down the alleyway. So we went on with our night like nothing happened.
Dude, it was the luckiest break we ever could have gotten. I don't know how a window didn't get smashed. That's probably my second favorite mime Danny moment.
The luckiest non-break, Kevin. You said it was the luckiest break.
I see what you did there. I see
no
what
break.
you did. Speaking of Danny's wife, the illustrious makeup artist allegedly behind this.
What a queen, right?
Yes, 100%. And you'll agree with it even more if it's your first time hearing this next story. My favorite drunk Danny memory it includes it's that same campus house. It might have even been later on that same night. I can't remember if it was what started it. If it was like Taco Bell or there was something you wanted that we couldn't get. And you just started yelling bollocks. Like just the only word Danny had to contribute was bollocks.
Shouts out to our
bollocks.
UK fans.
And at one point, poor Mrs. Danny was like, hey, can you stop fucking yelling that? I got to get up in like an hour. And what did Danny say back, gang? What do you think? Bollocks in the chat if you think you know what he said. Bollocks.
Well, you know, I
You're
think I was on
to be here.
I think I was on my Gordon Ramsay kick at that point, so that's why, baby. That's why.
Oh, that's what it was. The PJ sandwich we ordered was crap, absolute crap.
I can't touch my face.
Oh,
I just went like this. I'm like, oh shit, I got white fingers now. Okay. No touchy. How are we? Am I still okay?
It's still there. You're good. Yeah.
I think I killed part of it on my nose.
A little more of the lipstick, but we'll save that for the only dance.
Oh, all right. This is all gonna sweat off by the time like Bunny and them are gonna show up and I'm just gonna be melted.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about her being offended because it'll just be gone. Like this
is just how I look, actually.
Like, listen, I worked a double shift tonight. Leave me alone.
You can kind of see, I'm beating the pale allegations right now, Kevin, right? Because I look tan almost.
Wow, that is true, yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. So let's get into some shit before the ladies get in here. There's actually something I want to get into, talk about, and then run up to right when they come and ask them something immediately, basically, right off the bat, a clip.
Okay.
So the story that we're going to get into is actually one that is in the title today. Ludwig and his poor buddy Mang0. Okay. Now, Kevin, we're going to watch these clips and stuff. And what the insane clown posse is happening. Yeah. I'm a mime.
Right. Yes. Clown lady will be here soon. We got like 20 minutes, Danny, I hear.
Yeah. 7:30.
Like
7:30. So we got 20 minutes. We got a little lead up to it, but nice to see Sliggins and David Jaffe in the chat.
I like the way you pronounce it.
It's the French. It's the French. It's coming out. Anyways, yeah, let me pull up some of this Ludwig. And, we were talking drunk stories just now, me, in fact. I feel like something like this could happen at one of our, get-togethers or shindigs. And like, maybe I would even do something like this to you. Probably the difference between me and this Mang0 guy is I probably wouldn't subject a woman to my advances, but I'd come up to Kevin.
Oh yeah, he'd have his hands all over me instead.
Bean dip him or something.
Yeah.
So let's check this out. Okay, so here is the clip. Now, the crazy part about this clip is I've been hearing that we'll watch a clip right after this. There's a guy that's been getting his channel copy striked for watching this clip. So we should tread lightly, I guess. Or maybe the episode will just get copy striked and then nobody can see.
Who reacts harder than us? We're fine. Come on. Come on. We're like Captain Fair Use over here.
So it's live stream fails, okay? Like, what's wrong? It's just a live stream fail, Ludwig. Don't copyright strike me for your fucking dumb clip. But anyways, let's watch this lady, Maya, and extra Emily here, get sexually harassed by some
oh, it's good warm-up. Yeah, okay. Nice.
You like how
light tonight, gang. Don't worry.
You like how I led with all that mumbo jumbo and then I said, haha, surprise sexual harassment. Here you go.
See, we're not drunk, guys.
Here, let me turn her up just a tad. Now you can see he's already in position.
Yo, first of all, why does that guy look like half of my graduating class? Oh no, the French are here.
See, we're not drunk, guys. Yeah, we're not drunk.
It.
But Mang0, on the other hand,
love this.
No. He's humping toes.
Uh-oh. I'm in the way, Kevin.
That poor hat. Hang on, I got you. We'll get back. Get back over there.
Here, we gotta watch him. He gets in position.
No.
There we go.
Toes. No.
End the stream. End it.
All right, so there you go.
It worked. You know, some people may question the method, but it certainly looked like that stream just got ended right there. So I don't know. Why would Ludwig be getting rid of clips of that, Danny? That would be a very weird thing to do unless you felt like you were somehow guilty of egging that person's behavior on or so. That's a weird.
So you already know.
To copyright. Oh, that lets up those numbers. Outro video didn't come from nowhere, gang. Yeah. Mark your calendars, everybody, because this was the one time every 2 years where I actually found out about an internet beef before Danny, I think. I was doing research for something else, and I was like, wait a second. What the hell is this? Thank you, Kang. Whoa.
Kanga.
Woo. Thank you.
Thanks for the 5. Mang0 is ultimately responsible for his actions, but Ludwig sucks for egging him on to drink and then slandering him after he got banned on Twitch. Speaking of which, let's watch Ludwig encourage said humper, bon sang. Let's watch Ludwig encourage said humper to get drunker. You know, he used to think it was cool when his buddy got drunk. Now it's all like, well, you humped my girlfriend's best friend, so we've got beef.
Guys, Mang0 just blew a .25. Mang0 just blew a .32.
That is my goal.
Hey, everybody! Mang0 just blew a .32.
I mean, and he's like
with friends like these, huh, Danny? Fuck me, dude.
I mean, he's getting slammed, dude. They're like, Mang0's fucking almost dead.
3 more beers. This fucker's in a coma. Let's go. Put him to sleep. What are we? Woo, boy, Danny. I mean, this sounds a lot like beer Olympics of old.
It does, but like, see, this is the thing. We would have this conversation and be like, yeah, Kevin's fucking dead, dude. He's on the floor in the bathroom, bro. And you know, I do think we all behaved with a little more decorum. Our sexual harassment only happened to the bros, you know. The bros only sexually harassed the bros. You don't sexually harass the poor women that are at the party with the bros, okay? You're not supposed to do that, okay, Mang0? So you fucked up. That's where you fucked up. No humpy on the girls. If you would have went up to Ludwig, as we see here, I think in a second, and humped him instead, you'd be fine.
Yeah, it's a fair game, right?
That's dangerous. That's not good. That's not good. That's dangerous.
Shut up, nerd.
Everybody,
shit.
get your second race ready to go.
Now, if you can't tell because the cameraman is drunk as well,
Yeah, I'm about to get sick here. Oof.
this is like a Cloverfield fucking cut. It's from the beginning of the movie where they're all partying before the monster comes. This is it right here, okay?
The key is back then.
Sorry, I thought you were Mango. I got the
So Ludwig getting sexually harassed. You said what?
Maggot said the key is back then. The sexual harassment wasn't recorded.
Hey, well, that's because your friends weren't cool enough to record it, apparently, Maggot.
You mean you don't have a 24 pixel video from a flip phone of your buddy trying to jump through a ring of fire?
I think exactly. Yeah, you're right. Okay. There's videos of that kind of stuff. Okay. There's videos of me. I mean, there are videos of me and Kevin drunk at cabins carrying on, dude. I think I've showed it on the show before. Like, yeah, we used to record it. We used to record it all. Even we didn't post it, I guess, is the point that you have, Maggot. The internet didn't see it, but we still recorded.
I still have my trip to McDonald's for that McPizza on film somewhere.
I mean, I feel it, Maggot. I'm with you. You know what's interesting? Me, Maggot, and I think Bunny are all the same age. She says she's 33 there. I think we're all old.
Damn, dude. I'm super old compared.
Kevin's clearly younger.
Boy,
than the
what
rest
I
of us.
wouldn't give to be 33 again. Oh boy.
But
I like this idea. The Lost Media ARG channel. Let's go.
So that was here. You'll see a little bit more of this clip up in the numbers, but then this has a little bit of Ludwig's take after the humping, the said humping. Okay, you'll see this up the numbers. Super cool.
Hey, everybody! Mango just blew a .32!
Yeah.
I'm no longer inviting Mang0 to Mogul Movie Match.
What a dick.
Because, like, it's
Fuck
a privilege
you, buddy.
to go to an event, man. Like,
Hey, everybody!
Now, okay, there was a
What
little
a
bit of that I take of Uncle Fester.
Oh.
It's gonna be a bad day for me. I feel like no. This ending part here, I don't like this language from Ludwig.
it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like,
It's a privilege to go to one of my events, man. It's a privilege, it's a privilege that I have you come to my event, get super trashed, and carry on and entertain everyone when I like it. But then, when you do that and overstep your boundaries too much, then it's no more events for you. It's a privilege, bitch.
No more LAN parties for you, you alcoholic. I love it. It's such a privilege for all 40 of you to stream from my garage in the heat. Your invite's been rescinded, dude. Oh man, what will he ever do?
Oh my gosh, you should see the shit that they're saying about me right now.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't say it.
It's such slander right now, dude. What is this? I like nothing like that. Okay, what the fuck, guys? All right. What the fuck?
Oh, Mr. Mayor. It's so good to see you.
I should have went for this. I should have cobble potted instead. Is that what you call this?
Dude, I'm for it, dude. Oh, and then we could have done the Gib thing. I could have been Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. Yeah, basically the same thing. It's the same outfit.
I can have Maggot and Bunny on again, and we can get you in the Gimp suit next time.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You're Penguin. I'll be Catwoman next time. You have to wash your eyes out after that one.
Yeah, I think I like this second one better. Okay, check this one out. Now this is the vibe. This is vibes. Okay, I feel this.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh great.
I've only ever seen clips of this movie. I've never. My wife hates scary movies, so I can't ever watch them. And that one is just like way over the top.
Yeah. I think even to the folks that really love those movies, sometimes they can get a little over the top. Didn't the last screening for whatever their newest one, where people were throwing up in the theater? Whew.
Hell yeah,
they do great work. They have to if it looks that real.
dude.
Let's hope it's not.
Oh man, I have to say that like I think the guy I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I'm entranced by the character of that Terrifier stuff, like the dude, but I can't be bothered to watch something like that. Like what the fuck, dude? Cutting shit off and blood and shit and it's to the point, to the extent it's like Saw used to be and stuff. Like when they started getting really bad, it was like all this nasty shit. That's when I stopped watching that. Now I hear these Terrifier movies are good though, so maybe there's the line. But those fucking, I can remember going to one of those Saw movies and sitting there and watching Chester Bennington or whatever from Linkin Park rip all the skin off of his back and being like, I got too high before I came into this bitch. Okay, what the fuck? I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah. Oh man, no, I'm good. I'm good with most Saw movies at this point. You know, there was a time that I could get in nice and deep to some Saw movies, but no more. My stomach
Nice and
can't
deep
handle it
to
anymore.
Saw
Oh
movie,
yeah,
huh?
so deep.
Executive producer Poland Spring says, Danny, I have Lad Summer to deal with, but I just have to say this is unacceptable. She doesn't approve of the knockoff Ethan Klein Cobblepot look. So
Well, I
there you
mean,
go.
white face is a little divisive, you know.
Shit, dude,
You
don't say
shouldn't-
that.
Yeah, you gotta be careful doing that white face.
It's one thing to, think it, but you don't say it while we're live that I'm doing.
Yeah,
white
you know what, Danny, you sound just like my boss at my review. Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe
PTSD,
I
huh?
should start to listen.
Okay, so this is actually the latest. This is very recent. Okay, just an hour ago, Yeet posts this. Ludwig says he and Mang0 talked, and Mang0 and him, and that Mang0 asked him not to speak more on the controversy. Okay, so out of the grace of Ludwig's heart, Mang0's like, "Hey, don't trash me anymore, dude. I thought we were friends," and he's like, "All right."
There are going to be a lot more drama heads today, okay? I won't lie about it. It is what it is. But in this world, we can only control the things we can control, and I can't control my reputation. I can't control the way people feel about me. Now, I did talk to Mang0, actually. I talked to Mang0. He reached out. We talked a bit.
He had to reach out to you, huh?
Speaking,
After you rolled the fucking Greyhound over him, he still had to come and kiss your ring. One does not send for Ludwig. One comes to Ludwig.
He's like,
wow.
dude, please quit ruining my career, dude. Okay, I have nothing left. The more you talk about this, about how I humped that poor girl or whatever when I was drunk, dude, I'm fucked. All this, especially, Ludwig, his audience is a certain kind of, I mean, there's some normies in there, but there's a certain soy, I feel like, to the audience, a soy that would be very soured by a drunk humpening. Okay. You know what I mean? They would not like that. No, King, unfortunately, Mang0 probably would have got off easier if he said oven dodgers. Instead, he humped a poor girl at a party.
Which we think is worse. We're not sure. Jury's not out yet, but
yeah.
Probably worse.
I mean, unless you,
I don't know. Ludwig's going to tell us.
If you were employing the phrase, the oven dodgers phrase, as like you were being shitty to somebody, then I would say, like, calling a Jewish person that, would be worse probably than humping a lady while you were drunk. Dry humping. Okay, it was dry humping, Kevin, right? So that's considerably less worse than not dry humping. No, I shouldn't excuse any humping. Okay, no humping, people. Don't hump. Okay, don't hump unless invited to hump. People, don't hump. It's for dogs or whatever. They're the ones that can hump without asking. You have to get permission every time. And no wet humping, okay?
No, yeah, definitely not any of that. Even if you get the consent, don't do that. Bad idea.
All right, let's hear a little more before the ladies get here.
To not speak on it. And I think that's a fair request. He said, I want to take it on the chin. I think the drama is dying out. He's spending time with his kid. He started day one of not
Fuck
drinking
me. Are
yesterday,
you serious? Probably should have.
which is
Oh
dope.
my god.
And
He started day one of no drinking yesterday. After this, he's off the bender, okay? You
Like,
know what
dude, I didn't need to know he was also a dad. That almost feels like another jab, you know? He's like, oh yeah, he's finally back on the wagon, gonna hang out with his son for once, the piece of shit. It's like, damn, dude, did you ever like this guy? He's like, oh yeah, he's back to day one of sober. Well, gee, hopefully none of his friends encourage him to break the fucking blood alcohol world record.
Well, there was part
anytime
of this
soon.
too that I didn't pull up. Some side information that I had read, where I guess the Mang0 dude, the dry humper in question, his lady, his wife, his girlfriend, whatever it is, his baby mom, I don't know, was tweeting about how she didn't know he behaved this way when he got drunk and at parties. So you know you're in trouble if your lady friend is like tweeting about your controversy on the side. Oh,
That's why you just never follow your significant other on Twitter. It's just easier that way.
that's true.
You need your space. You know, who else are you gonna vent to if not Twitter?
My wife doesn't have Twitter, so it's probably a good thing.
You see my point exactly. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few things I say that she'd be like, well, I wouldn't say that, but that's everybody though. That's like the business of being married, right? It's like your wife is always saying, well, I wouldn't say that exactly, but at least that's how my marriage goes.
It's Danny Bald Sting. I love
Come on, dude. How many did I get tonight? Okay.
That's,
got any
to
more
be fair,
sleep?
that's basically just the crow again, you know. just for
Okay,
wrestling
right.
fans. So
Yeah,
you got twofer on that one.
Sting though, like what's Sting's doesn't he what's his thing?
He's the other
baseball
guy
bat,
that would
right?
woo, you know. You go, woo. Get you one of those in.
He didn't he carry around like a baseball bat or something?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right? So that kind of badass, okay? I should have brought my baseball bat. Oh well. Bald Sting. That's right. Okay. Well, Ludwig was just bald also. We just like were covering stuff maybe a month or two ago, and this dude was completely shaved bald. That's a thick head of hair, dude. Good on you. Good for you, man. Not jealous at all. You fucking sold your friend down the fucking river for getting drunk and dry humping, you fucking loser. Okay, fuck your hairline, bitch.
Yeah, Danny, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think the reason his hair is able to stay locked in like that is because there's some extra space in the cranium. And so the hairs are actually able to anchor down there where there normally would be brain matter.
Right. Oh, so you're just saying that we are
yeah.
too big brained for hair is what?
Yeah, it's really, this is the byproduct of just born with too much testosterone. That's all that is. I mean, I feel bad for Ludwig that he doesn't have enough, you know. Any man worth his salt should be bald by 35 or at least have a little peninsula going.
That's right. You need to take some tea. You need to get on that Joe Rogan.
Yeah, with your low T, man. Don't talk to me about it.
Your low T, bitches. That's what
Ludwig's
just a low T bitch.
There's a perception of Mang0 that people have in their mind, but they don't actually care about him. I don't think they'll be in his stream when he's back to streaming. And
not when you have an attitude like that, buddy.
And like, he was
Poor
messaging me.
guy.
He's like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like,
his best friend, his best buddy who encourages him to fucking get wasted at parties won't even vouch for him. Okay, he's like, nobody's gonna be watching your fucking streams anyways, idiot. That's right, V-Dub.
I'm sorry if I offended anyone's very, very well haired significant others. So only only apply it if it works. All right, the exception proves the rule, Kang. That's what I'll say right there. So you're lucky. You're a lucky one.
We'll take exceptions. Okay, that's fine. You can submit your submit your exception, and we'll make a exception if we rule on it. You know, Kanga's boyfriend. I guess.
Oh,
right.
That's right.
But here, do we have any more?
A bald at heart. All right, an honorary bald, Kang. There you go.
How about we shut up Ludwig for now and pull in our two friends? Okay, we're not going to shut up Ludwig entirely because we want to ask the ladies what they think of the dry humpening. But without further ado, we will bring in our guests, Maggot Edits, and ooh, I like it says Dr. Bunni Button tonight. Okay.
I'm a professional.
We're gonna need your diagnosis on these blood alcohol levels here in a second. And
yeah, and what is it? Do we have to have beef right off the bat? Why are you a mom? What the hell is this? Wow.
I was wondering. Okay, see, this is
wondering if that would be a beef. Yeah,
I was worried, honestly. I was like,
No,
did I step into some shit
mom.
here?
Why would she have beef with Uncle Fester? Why would she have beef with Uncle Fester?
He looks great.
Is Uncle Fester a mom?
Uncle Fester is base. It's a compliment, essentially.
Okay, fair enough. Well, welcome, ladies. It's nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your admiration of my makeup. Bunny, you're looking great too. Okay. Maggot, I'm sure you are as well, you know.
What do you like to fucking know? What do you like to fucking know?
Hey, well, one's in the chat if you'd like to know. Just teasing, but I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, it is great to see you. And yes, okay, let's pull up the humpening one more time, and we will see. I want to see what you guys think. First take, okay, on drunk guy at a party oversteps his boundaries. Now, this is the first time we'll have 4 people up on screen and sharing a clip. How does this look?
He's innocent.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so he's innocent already. Maggot's already weighing in. He did nothing wrong. Okay, nips out. Did nothing wrong.
Thank you, Kang. By the way,
shouts out to Kang. What happened? Okay,
Danny looks like what I see when I take too much Xanax and wine. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. I have to read the super chats. It's not personal. It's just my job to read these.
Yeah, this is what I look like. She based it. My wife based my makeup off of my rendering of what it looked like after I did shrooms and looked in the mirror for 8 hours. You know.
Oh, I love doing that. Look at staring in the mirror while I'm on shrooms. That's like my favorite activity. It's just staring in the mirror.
You would like that. You would like that.
It's freaky.
You know, that was one of my early first mistakes. I feel like is that, you know, I had taken some substances before that, but there was just the one time where I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do it while I'm in my dorm room, and then I got caught looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's 8 hours later.
Yeah, I've been there many times. I'll climb up in the sink just so I can get like an inch away from the mirror.
Oh weird.
Well, okay. Well, we all get down here then, okay? So none of us should be offended by a dry humpening. You know, what is this? Who cares? I've seen worse things, okay? Have you guys never done drugs before?
See, we're not drunk, guys. Yeah, we're not drunk. But Mang0, on the other hand.
Oh my god.
No.
Clear disgust.
He's humping toes.
And then hump to the face.
End it.
Now the friend thinks it's hilarious. Old girl's like, dude, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Were they all drunk? All of them?
I think that they were partying. I think it was like a drunk get together, and they're all filming and shit.
Well, people be humping.
Well, the legal limit, by the way, is like 0.8%, and this guy blew like a 3 point whatever. So yeah, I'm not really surprised he's humping people's heads.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if those 2 nights were the same night. They could have been. I don't know. So I don't know if he was at a 3 point whatever. I think Ludwig was encouraging him on a different night. Honestly.
Oh, but they doing this like over like a period of time?
Well, this is his shtick. It's like the thing. Ludwig has been having this dude, and he's like, "Hey, Mang0 gets drunk, everybody." I mean, that's the thing.
Well, I thought that clip was from the same night.
It
That's
could
what
have
I
been. I guess it might be. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess he was in some Luigi and shit outfit, so maybe it is the same because he's got the toad humping it. You're probably correct then. So yeah, I mean, he was obliterated.
Yeah, if your BAC is at the level where you could technically get alcohol poisoning and maybe slip into a coma, I guess maybe that would be, you hate to give anybody a pass on the air hump, Danny, but
Yeah.
Wow.
it's
I'll give you a pass,
tough.
Kev.
Well,
I'll give you a
obviously,
pass.
And look,
I
if we're
know-
being
I know
real here,
we're-
clearly it was sexual assault, and she should take the guy to court. And
Well, I mean, did you see how she was dressed though?
no, I
When
was
she kind of asked, I didn't notice either.
Gotta watch, okay? Seriously.
Hey, can we run that back? I have to see how she was dressed now.
You
I'm
gotta be-
curious.
You're gonna
She
be
might have asked-
provocative.
Those damn spaghetti straps, man. He couldn't contain himself.
Well, these ladies are all the titty streamers, anyways, right? They've got them front and center pretty much when they're going live.
Tits
all the
just
time,
be
right?
there. You can't really
Tits are
throw them
tits.
behind you when you're streaming.
Yeah, we can't even see. We can't even see nothing.
Good point. They're always front and center. Okay, what am I talking about?
I mean, she does have the hat on, though. I feel like she's kind of asking for it.
She looks
That is
annoyed.
true.
I think she's not drunk enough.
Yeah, chat agrees with you. It's their fault.
A couple more drinks,
Yeah,
and
for it.
she might have been fine with the humpening. She might have been into it. To be honest. All right,
Oh,
but
God.
let's see. I'll let it play a little bit. We can see the outfit
See,
again.
we're not drunk, guys. We're not drunk. But Mang0, on the other hand,
You don't really get a good look at the. Maybe I shouldn't say. the
Bro,
good.
you know that this girl immediately after this went to Ludwig and was like, "Oh my god, I feel so sexually." You can just tell by the look on her face that she's the type of girl who wouldn't complain about this afterwards, like immediately.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there is a point to be made. Like if you're about to pass out in a coma, like Kevin said, like give a little grace to the guy. Okay, it's like okay, maybe. He was really drunk. I don't know.
No, Danny,
they're
I'm
with his
rethinking.
friends. I feel like when you're that drunk, it's kind of on your friends for not keeping you on a leash.
Well,
A
he
little
was
bit.
screaming that it was awesome, right? So what do you expect?
His friends were egging him on.
And then just pulled the old Homer into the shrub when it was done. Like, yeah, dude, that's gross. How fucking dare you, dude? Have some respect. Wait, you're saying I was there? What? No, huh? No. This couldn't be my fault.
That's
He's banned. He's banned from all future titty Mario Kart streams.
See,
That's the solution.
see, the ladies can say whatever they want to say about this situation, Kevin, but we're canceled after this. We might as well. We
Mhm.
might want to backpedal a little bit and be like,
Yeah, I'm glad you
never,
told me now.
never hump a
I'm telling
woman.
everybody.
Don't do that.
Good. All right.
They can't cancel me twice.
That's
They can
right.
try.
I feel like that was a good intro. Thank you guys for weighing in. I just wanted to say a little piece about your respective channels and what you guys get into. Okay. We've got Bunny over there on Madhouse now. I guess it's been a while now, but how long were you guys a LOLCOW establishment?
I was there for about a month, and I believe Jaffe was there for maybe about a month before I joined. A couple weeks. I think it turned over to because he turned it from Tech Talk to Madhouse, like sometime in the middle of when he was first starting, and then I joined,
And then
and
you
then we got
joined,
fired.
and then Keemstar was like, to hell with it.
Oops. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about it at all, but is that a good thing? Is it a good thing that you made the transition? Are you glad that you guys are on your own now and don't have the all powerful one looming over you?
Yes, it is so much better. Before we got fired, when it was still kind of like we weren't sure if we were getting fired or if we were just, suspended for a minute, I was kind of worried about it. But then as soon as he told us we were actually fired, I had this relief that I didn't even expect. Like, I was like, oh shit, okay, this is good. This is gonna be fun, and we've had so much more fun since we left.
Interesting. What is it, like a metrics thing? Is he like, you guys just aren't doing what I need you to do, or is like he mad
Oh
about
no,
your
Keemstar just sucks.
misbehavior?
we
Keemstar
we
sucks.
goofed. We might have goofed a little bit. We might have goofed and like made
No.
jokes about Brantley
No.
having a tiny vagina and
Oh.
Keemstar subsequently having a tiny penis.
Right, because
And then-
otherwise,
That
I mean,
first
how would
one's a
how would it
compliment.
work?
The first one's a
Yeah,
compliment.
well,
What?
well, it started by this guy called
that-
in, and he was like, there's a video where Mike is saying that Brantley showed her vagina and it was so tiny and all this, and we were like, well, where's the proof? The whole time I was saying, where's the proof?
Okay.
But then also Jaffe was there going, she's got a tiny vagina. So,
You know what that means?
yeah, and then King
Tiny
jumps in
feet.
and
Tiny feet.
King jumps in and he's like irate. He's so mad. And Jaffe goes, hey, we were just talking about your wife's vagina. And King pulled the plug right then. He was like, y'all are done. Y'all are canceled. And
Damn,
that's how that happened.
that easy. Can't even make a joke, huh? Wow, is it?
I
Is it?
know.
Maggot said it's a
Kinda got
compliment.
fired.
It is. 100%. The first one's a compliment.
Exactly.
Tiny
I mean,
vagina.
if she has a tiny vagina, then arguably, then the second one is also a compliment, you know? If he has a tiny
Right,
penis.
it's a perfect fit.
Like, they fit together. Yeah, exactly.
Right,
win-win.
right.
And we also
So-
went over like, maybe it's not tiny, maybe it's just really narrow. Like
Also,
we went through all
Brantley's a
the
cuck.
possibilities.
Brantley's a cuck, by the way. She's a cuck. We can't forget about
Can
that
you
part.
imagine the kind
They
of things
both kinda
back,
were.
like back in the day when they were doing the Keemstar show and like Salvo and them were around, and they had younger people around and shit? Can you imagine the degeneracy they got up to? I mean, I don't know. There were probably a lot of tiny vaginas going around.
You know, I would say Brantley is probably, like a hot dog in a hallway, but that's just me.
Oh.
That's just me.
Ugh. God bless
So
you,
you're
Brantley.
pressing X to doubt on the whole thing too. Okay, at least I'm not alone on that one.
I mean, she looks worn out, is all I'm saying.
Oh,
Have you noticed? She lost her cute little southern accent, and it just ain't been the same since. Like she talks real Valley girl now, and it's just off-putting.
She's a poser. She's a poser,
Well, her
buddy.
cute little southern accent, I thought was like the cutest thing about her, and now it's gone.
now she's a New Yorker, a Buffaloer, a
I
Buffaloian.
don't know where the accent she's using now comes from. It don't even. I don't know. She made up her own accent. I don't know.
It's probably from Keem's speak and spell that he uses to try to pronounce words like literally and retard it.
Okay, so since y'all probably didn't watch any LOLCOW stuff, y'all probably didn't know that Keem didn't know that Satanist and sadist were two different words, and Jaffe called him a sadist,
Oh
and he
my
was like, "I'm
God.
not a Satanist. I'm a Christian."
He is pretty fucking dumb. That is for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, he's very dumb.
Here goes our LOLCOW chance, Kevin. We're never gonna have it if he sees this, but I mean, my God, dude, that's a dumb motherfucker if I ever see him. Yeah, you can
I'm not
also
a
tell.
Satanist.
You can also tell by the people he surrounds himself with, is what I feel like. It's like you've never seen that. You've never seen Keemstar hang out with somebody that you actually think is intelligent, right?
Yeah,
Has he ever been around somebody that has brain
that's
cells?
true. I think Xylee is really stupid too. That is true. That is true. Bunny, say nothing. Okay, I love you. Say
I
nothing.
know. I was not saying. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just
See,
gonna keep on watching.
Xylee is always an interesting case for me because it's like I feel like I disagree with her sometimes, but I think she's just always disregarded us. I don't think she likes me and how I say things online sometimes. So, even if I was lovely to Xylee, I think she still wouldn't like me. So whatever. I don't care if you say she's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh.
She gets down. I think she is a opinionated woman. Let's say that.
Yeah.
I get when people
Yeah.
say they don't like. So I understand it.
Yeah. What do you think about her like getting a paycheck to overlook like a pedophile, pretty much?
Wait. Okay. So you.
I know a lot of people are. Yeah, the mic
Explain
stuff.
that.
Yeah,
Unpack that.
That kid behind the camera
So
is a pedophile.
I don't get it though. What does she? Does he still do stuff with
Well,
them?
they were at that fat camp stuff together.
Right.
Like she was literally sitting on a couch right next to him. That got passed around on Twitter. So
Yeah, I mean, true.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then she had
Maggot. He's a talented writer. Okay.
Oh my god, I don't get that guy. Looks like a fucking complete. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I do not care at all.
All the scripts can't write themselves, Maggot. Okay, they've got to have somebody.
Like a whole crash out. She had like a whole fucking crash out over this Wings guy pushing his wife, drunk on stream, by the way. And then I guess she just doesn't care at all that kid behind the camera like got arrested for, I don't know, socking his wife in the jaw or something.
Awesome. Andy's a pedophile, you say?
Yeah. Best of both worlds, I guess. For
well,
Team
Steve,
Star.
there's the thing. It's like the one guy that had a couple brain cells to rub together that were writing their scripts and stuff. He happens to be a pedophile. So there you go. I guess.
It just
Great
ignores them. It's fun. Yeah.
Good help. It's
Great
hard to
people over
find
there.
out here, Danny.
Honestly, I will say though, to speak well of Xylee or whatever, that her and Billy are great. I love that combo, honestly.
Yeah, they
and
are
I
really
love
good
Billy.
together. I love Billy. Yeah, Billy's great.
Love Billy. So anyways, we spun off into all this because of Madhouse. So make sure you go check out Madhouse. It's over on it's you guys don't have a Madhouse channel, right?
No, it's on Jaffe's. Yeah, it's on Jaffe's
Jaffe's
channel, which I think is David Jaffe Gaming, I think is the name of his channel. I don't even know.
It's in the description. It's in the description.
Good.
So go in there, click on it, and subscribe if you're not. Okay, people.
Yeah, we have fun over there. It gets wild.
I watched.
There it
I
is
watched,
right there too.
What's up? Oh, there you go.
Look for that.
whatever that means. Okay, yeah, those are the spells that
Why
Maggot was talking.
why is he casting? Yeah, why is he casting spells in chats? Weird.
Looks like French. I don't know. I don't know.
He
I
speaks
never
much
know.
better French than I do. I'll just say that.
I will say I was watching a little bit of Madhouse earlier, your last one. First off, I want to say I love those the whoever came up with the newspaper thumbnail idea. That's a good idea. I like that.
Me.
You guys is like that is a good idea. I like how it looks. I think that's cool. I never seen anybody
Yeah, it's
do
going for
one
like the
that,
Weekly
so-
World News look, like the old magazines that would have like Bat Boy spotted in Walmart.
Right, exactly. I love
Oh
that.
yes, I remember those.
But when I was watching, you guys were having this conversation about I forget why you got on the topic, but you started talking about Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana. And I was gonna ask you, because you said you're like the same age. Are we really the same? You're 33, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're really the same
Yeah.
age as Miley Cyrus, huh?
I know.
Interesting.
isn't that
God.
crazy?
We're all washed up.
I thought she was younger than me.
Yeah, 33 so old. You old.
Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you very much.
It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
Hey,
old.
guys,
I'll never be old.
I'm 29 and it feels great.
Youthful
my
spirit.
knees work good. Everything's good.
No, I would believe you were 29 for real.
Hey, well,
So-
until I take the hat off. When we're
Do you think Kevin looks younger than me?
Maybe it's the orange, you know, because
I
I'm
look like
biased,
I'm always tan.
you know.
Hmm.
Does Kevin look younger than me? Just like if you were
I mean,
to...
right now,
Currently,
yes.
no. Oh,
Right
Go.
now.
I was saying
All
no.
right.
I was saying
Everybody
Danny
wins.
looks younger. The
We're
you
split.
can't make up makes everybody look younger.
What? Okay, you're just trying to be nice.
Love it. Love it.
I see
Thank
what's
you.
going on here.
Well,
You
I
know,
am
You
younger.
gotta watch
so I
those
have-
folks with the face paint. They're
I have
colluding
that
already.
advantage. You can think whatever you want, but the numbers don't lie.
Well, we never did find out whether clowns and mimes have like a gang rivalry going on. So
Crips and Bloods, is that what it is?
Yeah, basically.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm in trouble, folks. But we were asking. I was talking about the Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus thing, and I was it made me think. It made the gears turn. It's like, are you kind of like a Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus persona? Like, is that kind of your life? Are you all day Miss Dr. Bunny Button clown, or are you like a Superman Clark Kent situation? Hannah
You want
Montana
me to
Miley
tell
Cyrus.
all my secrets.
This is I overstepped the line.
I
bro.
am
I don't want to
Hannah
break the
Montana.
immersion. Right. Okay. Got you. Clown all day, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Stay
never
in
stop
clown.
clowning.
No, we always be clowning.
Oh,
That's right.
And the puppy makes its
Hello,
way
dog.
into
Yes, dog.
Oh,
Very
frame.
love
cute dog.
that.
That
Love
one's not going
that.
to bite you, right? Like the cat. That one's not going to bite you. Right?
No, he's a
Okay.
sweet boy. That's my Bobo Brown.
Aw, so cute.
Pomeranians
Welcome
get
to
a
the
bad
show.
rap. Pomeranians get a bad
They
rap. They're
do.
always really
He
nice.
is so sweet. He is the sweetest boy.
Any dog, any tiny little dog that can curl up next to me like that on the couch is, I don't care. You're an angel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's
Love
right.
that. But like I said, Madhouse, go check it out. Okay. They're talking about Hannah Montana over there. They got Jaffe unboxing.
World's longest fucking unboxing ever. I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. Lynx DM'd me like the other day and was like, "Hey, can you make like a edit compilation thing of Jaffe opening this stuff for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, free. I'll do it for free, pro bono, whatever." And then I go and I'm actually going through the whole thing. And
like-
he took so long. It felt like it was on purpose. It took so long. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" I was like,
They
"It
got
cannot
you.
be this tightly wrapped, dude. Like, what's happening?"
I don't think he was expecting it to take
got-
as long to unwrap everything.
Ironically enough, he got through the food faster than he did unwrapping the other stuff. I don't know what that says about him, but you know.
I know what it
Oh.
says. I'm with him. Okay. I would have been right.
Yeah.
Same thing would have happened right here.
All of those snacks look so good. I was so high that night and I just wanted to eat everything. It was almost torture.
Love
Okay, but
that.
why is he like vegan? Why doesn't he fuck with the meat products?
He's not vegan. He just doesn't like the texture and the fact that the animal used to be alive. But then he'll eat meat. But I know
yeah,
it
but-
sounds it sounds like you're describing being
Wait.
vegan.
Jaffe, we may have to sit down and have a conversation, buddy. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Those sound like the same thing to me.
I watched him eat a piece of KFC chicken on Madhouse when it was on LOLCOW before I joined, and he was literally, you know, that SpongeBob episode where they're getting Squidward to try the Krabby Patty, and he's like eating it with just the tip of his teeth. That's how he was eating this chicken, and he was like.
So what's the exception? Please tell me that he doesn't eat
He's
like
just a
bacon or
He's a
something,
tech
right?
Penis.
guy.
Oh,
Penis is the meat. Okay, well then fair enough. I mean, you gotta feed the soul too.
He is a size queen
That's
after
cute.
all.
Well, that's something I didn't know.
so you gotta watch Madhouse.
That's right. Oh, goodness gracious. So there you go. Check it out. Madhouse, people. We've also got Maggot Edits, so don't forget. Okay, she's got her own things going on.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm a fly on the wall here, guys. For me.
Any what's up with the Wallbangers? What's up with Wall Smashers? So Wall Smashers is like not it's away right now, right?
Wall Smashers is still a thing. Badwick just has some stuff going on here in real life, so
right.
he can't host it on his channel currently. Hopefully, sooner than later, we'll be able to do that again. So for right now, Wall Smashers is being hosted on Burn the World's channel, and it could also be on Reese's channel from time to time. It just depends who can go live at the time. And then also Wallbangers is also on Burn the World's channel. So fucking Burn, he's just raking it all in, you know.
You know, I have to admit that Burn and I think I got caught up in like, I don't know how old Burn is, but I felt that he was like
He's
this young
He's young.
Bastion. Okay, so I was right. He's just like this youngin in the commentary community, and I tend to just kind of ignore those ones, you know.
Aw,
I
like that.
I'm saying this is what I was saying. He's growing on me. So Burn cool in my book.
I mean,
and
fair enough. I
Reese
didn't
is
know he
cool,
existed
too.
for a while. I didn't know he existed for a while either, because like I think Burn started showing up when I was still on K-Hux shows, and I didn't really register him until after.
It's because he's a ginger. I get it.
Yeah, he has no soul.
Yeah.
He has no soul. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm half ginger. Okay, my head hair was always black,
Listen.
but for some reason the beard.
Oh, you got the ginger beard. That's a
Yeah.
curse. Yeah.
It is. It must be. Half of my soul's gone. I think you can tell. I think you can tell. It's part.
Yeah, fuck you, Burn. Fuck you.
That's
Burn.
why.
Oh,
That's why I'm dressed as a mime tonight. Okay, this is to represent the state of my soul being a half ginger.
oh. Okay, I forgive you now.
Exactly. Okay, but so Wall Smashers was that, but what about Wall Bangers? Okay, Wall Bangers, the more popular
the show that I oh really?
I hear
here?
I hear more about Wallbangers. I mean, okay, they don't.
What do you think?
You're
Why do you
not
think we
doing
hear
Wall
more about that
Smashers
show?
anymore, but I hear more about.
Well, no, we
Wall
are still
Smashers.
doing Wall Smashers. We just did one not that long ago. But
Okay.
why do you think Wallbangers is more talked about? Why do you think?
Because you guys fucking.
Because I came up with the show as a
Right.
place to shit talk people, and everybody's like, okay. They all watch it, but they pretend they don't watch it. You know,
It's Burn's show.
yeah.
He says.
Burn can lick my nuts, is what I say about that. You know how we came
Like
up with
that.
the name for that show? Actually, was because of Tommy C. He didn't know the name for Wall Smashers, and he called it Wallbangers.
No way.
And so I stole that, and I was like, Burn, let's do Wallbangers after hours.
I like
And
that.
that was just it. That was just it. Shout out
That-
Tommy C. Big fan, Tommy C.
That old motherfucker, man. I swear to God, like he can have a good take every once in a while, but he just cannot help but try to like piss everyone off. I mean, he likes it clearly, whatever,
Yeah.
but this motherfucker is always in controversy, looking like Fred
No.
Flintstone rented out the fucking arcade.
I don't like
the
to bring
night.
up my dead rival, but I think that really Matt Pitt not being around is just it's just killed Tommy C. He no longer has a real retard wrangler. He just has whoever these fucking two randoms are on his stream now, and he's just out here. He's just out here. He's just out here surviving. You know
What happened to these people? I
don't
thought
know.
that
Yeah.
I thought that Now Recording, Matt Pitt, and the guy with no eye, missing an eye, and the other guy, the Australian guy or whatever. I thought they were the hottest biz, dude. I thought these were the
I
people.
thought they were always recording, is what I thought. but-
Now they're doing it right now. I thought.
Well,
guess not.
Toxic Piplup tried to revive his channel, making content about me. That didn't work out very well for him. So he still has a
About
channel.
you.
He still has a channel, by the way, but it's a dead channel, just like Peepaw Riveter and all these other people.
Well, the last
Oh.
I saw, Toxic was
Peepaw.
like only doing recaps of locale stuff. I don't know if he's still doing that, but he was.
Peepaw?
That was like
Well, Huggy has
no,
made a
not
Beefing with
career.
Huggy? What's going on? That was
Huggy has made a
Hollywood Huggy's,
career out of
shtick.
Lolcow recaps, dude. So
Wait, did you
I
mean
know.
Huggy or Peepaw? I'm so confused.
no. She said Bunny said that Toxic was doing
Yeah.
Lolcow rewind things, and I said Huggy Bear or whatever. He's made his whole channel into
He's killing
Lolcow
it.
clips, and he's killing it. Yeah, he's got Keemstar pulling his clips up, being like, "Dude, this guy's good." Okay, if only he heard him. Maybe you should have that guy on the show sometime, Keem. Try to employ him as a Lolcow.
I don't have
Oh.
any beef. I don't have any beef with Huggy. I like Huggy actually,
Me
but I, mean,
either. I
I
like
think it just goes to show
Busting balls.
how desperate Toxic Piplup is for relevancy that he's doing that.
Yikes. Yikes.
You know,
Obviously,
now
there's-
recording is dead. He's trying to find his bag. You know, it is what it is.
So was there a reason? Do you know this, Maggot? Is there what happened there? Did Matt Pitt die? He lose his other leg or something? He can't.
All that I've heard, really, realistically, is that Matt Pitt has like in real life shit that he's been focusing on. Which, fair enough. I mean, the guy has one leg and is probably morbidly obese. You know, maybe he's out there trying to better his life. I don't know. You know. Mitch is off doing his own shit. Mitch is a gem. We love Mitch. Mitch is great. He's off.
Well, you know,
animating.
Mitch was on a locale show for a minute.
I know. Yeah, I know.
He was an Aussie, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What happened to that? He fucked that up.
Mitch was too good for them, okay? Mitch was too good for them. That's
Honestly,
what I say.
I always thought that he was the funniest one out of all of them anyway.
Exactly.
So I guess we can agree on that.
And then I
Wait,
guess
who?
Beavers, Mitch.
Beavers
Matt-
was the
Or
funniest.
Mitch.
No,
Mitch, I thought was the
I-
funniest.
Beavers is
disagree.
pretty funny. Beavers is pretty funny.
See,
Apparently, he's streaming on his own channel, I guess.
this is
Is
the
he?
problem.
Yeah.
This is the problem I get into with all them too, and I've said it 100 times. Whenever me and Kevin bring up now recording or whatever and talk about them, we're always talking shit, obviously. But my biggest issue with them was that there's too many of them. There's too many motherfuckers. Okay, too many cooks in the kitchen. It's like I don't even know which one is Beavers or whatever.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe
Don't
I
make
do.
me defend now recording. Don't make me defend now recording, okay?
There's
Because
too
this
many.
just feels awkward now.
There's too many of them, Maggot. Okay, you can't. How many?
Well, you think
There's
all
like
white guys sound the
6.
same?
There's like
The
6
only
white
person,
guys. Yeah.
realistically, look, the most forgettable member of now recording used to be what's that guy's name? Oh shit, what's that guy's name?
You know exactly.
That's a great.
You nailed it.
The
The guy I can't remember. Who was he?
Core.
Core. Oh my
most-
God. You said core and it felt like a blast from the past for a second. Whoa.
I don't even know who that is.
Initially, the most forgettable member of now recording was Core. Now it's Beckett Krabs, who just doesn't never shows up. Yeah, nobody even knows that he's really a part of that show, but he is apparently. I guess I don't know.
I'm sorry. I stopped watching around when they added him. He was annoying to me.
Based. He was. So I'm clipping
Very
this.
annoying to me.
Based.
Not
Based.
funny.
So based.
I love that. Okay. you got any more now recording hate to throw out before?
No. All my enemies are dead. I'm good. I'm living good. Give me more.
It does get victory. They are gone.
You know, Maggot, we talk about victories or whatever, and your beefs in the commentary community. And man, I gotta go pull it up now, I guess, because I wasn't gonna get into this, but we've been talking about it enough. Man, I don't even know if I could probably find it. I'm not even gonna bother actually. But there was a post you made the other day that was like, God, it was the quote tweet was something about like
was it the
best
coffee
fight?
toss?
It was like the biggest fight between 2 people or something. And you had quote tweeted it twice. And you had posted it was Leia with like testosterone bottle or something next to it, and then it was
oh my God, that's so
it was
old.
Liana with the meth pipe.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, I think Liana's all right, whatever. But honestly, when I saw both of the posts, I was like, damn, wow, she's really cooked.
So
really
for the record, me and Leia are best friends right now until she says something bad about me, and then I'm gonna hate her again.
I'm good on Leia.
No,
wait, did y'all really?
We didn't. We just interacted in Flatly's chat one time, and that's good enough for literally the whole community to be like, oh, they're friends again. As for Liana Methler, I'm good. She has me blocked. She has me blocked, by the way. So keep me blocked, I guess.
No, see, I don't have a problem with Liana. Leia's the one that I.
You should have a problem with both of them. Okay, that's
the one that I don't want.
You should have a problem with both of them.
No. Assistant Sailor came on the show. Your other arch nemesis. And
I said too.
I forgot about him too.
After he left the show or whatever, I don't know if I asked him on the show or if I asked him afterwards or whatever, but I had said like, hey, is there anybody that you would recommend we should have on the show? You know, you cooked with us. Who do you think would vibe? You know, and he says Leia. So I sent her. He's
such a disingenuous little.
Well, this is back then. Honestly, this has been a while. It's been like over a year now. But he had said that, and I reached out to her, and she's like, "Nah, I'm not interested," which is fine, whatever. And then now I see that they're like in heated debates on Twitter, and I think, motherfucker, you were telling me to get this lady on the show. She tells me straight up no. She just says fuck off. I mean, not really, but she says no, I'm not interested. That was who you recommended, and now you're like beefing with her. So I'm thinking like, did you really expect her to come on my show? It seems like she's a little highfalutin to
He's wishy-washy. That's the problem.
She didn't want to stoop to our level.
No, they both are super wishy-washy. That's the real problem.
Assistant Sailor is all right to me. I was a little shocked.
He's dead.
I was a little shocked to find out his age when we had him on the show. That was when I was like, oh, I really got to start
Yeah.
I got to know a little more
Yeah.
about who I'm having on the
Wait,
show.
so
No
what was
offense
his
to
age?
him.
What was his age when you had him on?
18.
What?
No offense to him. Okay.
No, you're
but I
lying.
was shocked. I mean, that's what he said. I mean,
Bro.
Kevin was here. Kevin can account
Yeah,
for it. I was
buddy.
like, I had said something, and then he had said his age. He's like 18, and I laughed really hard because
Buddy.
I thought that he
I
was
didn't know
kidding.
He was only 18.
I
Do
thought
you
that he was
remember-
kidding. I thought he was kidding.
He was on Salvo's what was it Fireball? Was that what
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah, yeah.
So at the time that he was on Salvo's show, I apparently, from what I know, allegedly, he lied about his age to be on that show and said that
So
he
he
was like
wasn't
18. Yeah, no, he was like 17. 16.
I
That's why
really
I'm
hope-
confused. That's why I'm confused because that was much longer than when he was on your show. So if he's saying he's 18, then what? Like, assistant said, are
Yeah.
you just out here lying about your age regularly?
Well,
like
that
dude, you're not
was-
even old enough for that.
Baby.
The Fireball
Yeah.
thing was like at least 2 years ago, if not longer. You know what I'm saying? He came on the show a year ago. So a year ago, he was saying, now, granted, take this as a piece of information here. Like I said, he said he was 18 or whatever. It was like an in passing comment. And I laughed really hard because I thought that he was joking about his age. So
Yeah.
maybe he actually was. Maybe I took the joke the right way. He was
Yeah.
joking and maybe he's not 18. But he said he was 18. And then like I looked around a little bit after the show or whatever. And I was like, oh, he's 18. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that again.
Wow.
Too young for me. I mean, it's fine. He
I
was
mean,
cool. He was a great guest.
He looks
but,
like a trailer park meth baby, but again, he's dead.
Oh.
So
Fuck.
Oh, no. R.I.P.
It's gonna be hard to get return visitors, Kevin.
well, all you have to do is say disavow. It's fine.
That's
They
right.
know.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I have
now.
a thing.
You
for
got
this,
that
actually.
right, Kevin? Pull that
Yeah,
up.
1 second, Danny. Yeah.
It goes right
There
over
we
Maggot.
go.
Oh,
There we
see, I
go.
thought-
Yeah.
right under
We're good.
Maggot.
Yep. Put an arrow in
I'm
post.
glad.
There
I'm
we go.
glad you have that set up.
That's
Oh,
useful.
so before we get into this craziness that we've got going on, the Haritsu. Okay, first
oh
off,
my God.
I just want to say that I thought that so it's a guy, right? Haritsu is a dude.
Haritsu. Haritsu, yes.
Haritsu is a guy. It's not
Yep.
like when you said it to me at first, I thought it was like the act of doing what they were doing is called
No.
Haritsu.
No, his name
You
is
know what I mean?
Haritsu.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll get into the Haritsu, okay, just in a second. But when I was reading this and thinking about it in my head, I was like, Haritsu. And then one time we were on the show and we were like joking about something about Japan, and we said Harajuku or something was a word that came up. And I had-
Harajuku? That's
I had-
fashion.
okay.
Yeah.
So I had a thing click in my head. I was like, the funniest accent that could possibly happen, the funniest voice, the funniest person to hear would be a Japanese person with a southern accent. You know, Harajuku, Harry Sue, who's Sue and why is she so hairy? You know what I mean? Like there's something to a southern accent with these words, these Japanese words. So I thought we got Bunny on the show and she's full of the accent. You know?
Yeah.
She's got the
Yeah.
I'm
accent
from
pretty
Boston.
strong. From Boston. You can
South
can you
Boston, though,
can
right?
you put on the Brantley accent real quick, Bunny?
I can't even pretend to do the accent she's got now. I wouldn't even know how.
Her accent is cuck. Can you do the cuck accent?
You have to back up into the corner of the room, sit in the corner, and watch the rest of the show while we do
No. Okay, but this is a real thing, guys. This is a real thing. Keemstar was like in that exposed call that Lynx posted. Okay, he talks about how Brantley was on her period. All right, and didn't want to have sex with him. So she wanted him to have sex with another woman, and she watched. She literally is a cuck.
So you said this
Literally
came
is a
from.
cuck.
Did she say this, or was this text, or how did you know this?
Keemstar said this to Lynx in the leaked call that.
Oh,
leaked
right,
that
because they
Lynx
were getting all
leaked.
horny.
Yeah.
They were getting all horny.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Man, what the fuck? That whole shit with him getting horny with Lynx or whatever.
It was
I feel like
wild.
Bunny, did he ever try to get horny with you? Because I feel like
said he felt like meat. He said he felt like meat in that situation.
I
Poor
feel like
me. I feel like
I-
meat.
I'm not
I feel like-
blonde. So
I feel like Keemstar's trying to get horny with anybody that he's got going on. You know what I mean? Like any of Brantley's friends, any of these ladies that he could. Who knows what he's doing with Becky Boop or whatever the hell, or
mean,
you
that's-
know?
well,
fucking-
y'all remember
egg
Babs
leg
that
lady.
was around back in the
Babs?
Salvo days? Yeah, he's
younger
still
Babs.
she still
Mhm.
comes to like all their events and stuff. And
Yeah.
what's funny is there was like a weird situation at Fat
Yeah,
Camp.
she does
where-
come, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well, there was a weird situation
Yes,
at
she
Fat
does.
Camp where Wonder Woman, one of the women that's in LOLCOW, she came out later and said that there was a woman that was at Fat Camp that was like trying to pressure her to take naked pictures and stuff. And it turned out it was Babs. And I was like, oh, so
What?
Babs is still around.
What? How did that fly under the fucking radar? What?
she
King's
was
really good at sweeping.
You know, she's all the way back
Bruh.
from when they were doing the Keemstar show, right? And that was all the
Mhm.
shenanigans that was happening with that. So
Mhm.
Babs has been around for a
Mhm.
while. Apparently
Yeah.
loving on Keemstar a little
That's
bit.
crazy, bro. That's
I
crazy.
think she's kind of like Brantley's girlfriend, is how I always
Yeah.
heard it.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't.
She's
So
a drunk.
is maybe so? Are we sure that Brantley is the cuck and that it's not Keemstar
Look,
that's the
the
cuck?
story.
And Brantley wears the pants.
I'm saying the story. Well, I guess it goes both ways technically, because the story that Keemstar relayed,
Double cut.
he believed that he was relaying this story privately to Lynx. I want you to keep that in mind. He believed that this was private, okay? And he was saying that there was one time where Brantley was on her period and didn't want to have sex, so she had him have sex with another girl, and she watched. That's the story. And he was like, I felt like meat. I felt so used. I felt so used. I felt like meat. I just imagine he's like Donald Trump in these moments. But yeah.
She's a
I wonder-
nasty woman. She
I wonder
treated
how
me
he
like
felt
meat.
after.
Yeah.
I wonder how he felt after Salvo was saying he was like splooging all over Brantley and his clothes and shit in their closet. And stuff.
Honestly, you know what?
I forgot
At
about
this
that.
point in time, I'm just gonna throw it out there. Base Salvo. I hate Salvo. But base.
You know, you do. I guess.
Honestly,
Go ahead.
I kind
Bobby.
of miss Salvo. I was gonna say I kind of miss Salvo. Like the whole time I was in LOLCOW, I was like, he needs to bring Salvo over here. Just imagine how much he would shake all those people up.
I
Like,
hate that.
can't.
it, but
I hate
Could you
that
imagine
greasy
Zion's
motherfucker.
reaction?
But
Could you imagine how she would react if he brought Salvo in? She might actually have a for real crash out.
yeah.
I hate that greasy motherfucker. So I wouldn't encourage him at all. But I do agree. I think that like he would be a natural fit for a LOLCOW show. I mean, you know, if the shoe fits, I guess. But I don't know if Keemstar can deal with that. Salvo's just too much. Salvo's got to do his own
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
He can't be tied down by somebody else. I
That's
feel like.
true.
I think he
Keemstar is
could
his
be the
own
new Becky.
sociopath.
I think he could be like the one guy that somehow gives Keem something he has to deal with every single day, no matter what's going on. Just I like that role for him. I think he'd be good.
You would put him on a show with like three other women. I think it would be like
Yeah.
Salvo and then like three women, because he would be,
Three
especially if it
50-year-old
was
women.
especially if it was like that Becky lady or something. Like Salvo is the kind of guy that you'd have these three other ladies on here, and all you'd be doing the whole show is like, you're fat and disgusting, lady, and you're a whore or whatever. And he's like, well, I like you. You know, it would be a disaster putting him on. Put him up with three fantastic women.
It'd be
And,
so
Actually,
entertaining.
I'm curious about something. This has been something I've been wondering. Bunny,
Okay.
Becky Boop, that's the girl that you originally did a show with, like back in the day, right?
Oh no! Oh yeah, her name was what was her name?
Boop something.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the only reason why I thought so, because I thought it was that girl that you did a show with back in the day.
I can't remember
Really?
what her name was.
Bunny and something. Boop. I
Betty.
don't-
Betty.
Betty. Yes, Betty.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay.
so she ripped
Oh my
off.
god, I forgot about her.
Oh, so she just said fuck it to copyright, huh? She's like,
She
I'll
said, "Fuck
stray.
Betty Boop. I'm
Yeah.
Betty Boop."
I'll
I
be
think
Betty
she
Boop
spelled
now.
it different, and that's probably how
Oh, okay.
she. Oh,
I thought that
Really?
too. I thought that too. Becky was this whole time, so I wanted to ask. So I had the chance.
That's so
No, I
interesting.
don't even know where that girl went. The girl that I did that podcast with, she just like disappeared. And
Oh,
yeah,
so not the
forgot
same
about-
person.
No,
No.
not the same person.
Okay, I was lost for a second. Okay, so different person.
That was the hen house, wasn't it? That was the hen house that.
No, the hen
Slut
house was
sold
with
off.
Ember Lily.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
I
'cause I know
think you
that-
did a show with Ember Lily. Wow.
It was, it's whatever.
Damn, man.
That's a throwback.
You
I'm,
guys
like,
are
real
taking me
bad.
back. You guys are.
I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really
I
taking.
kind of
me
miss
back.
Ember Lily too. Let's
You
bring
got-
all the crazies back.
Okay,
Shut
Hey!
up. Shut
Bunny-
up. No, you don't.
honestly,
No, you
Bunny.
don't.
Honestly, I'm with you. I'm with as a mime to a clown. I'm with you. Okay.
Mhm, yeah.
I'm on the same page because as much this is the thing. I hate Salvo or whatever, but like if he was around doing stuff, I could make fun of him and say how much I hate him
Yeah.
and how stupid he is when he says stupid shit. Like,
Yep.
and same thing with Ember Lily. It's like I'm
Mhm.
entertained by the dumb shit that they would say, and then
Exactly.
I could say something. It almost it's
Yeah,
like
let's
content.
get Ghosty
You
back
know what I'm
too.
saying?
Where's Ghosty
Go-
at?
Oh What do you think?
No.
What
All
do
he
you
did was
No.
lie about his mama
No,
dying.
no,
That's just a
no.
little bit of mama
If you
death.
love me, you will not do this. No.
Okay, then he can never come back.
Yeah,
Never mind.
exactly. Thank
Take
you.
it all back.
Thank you.
Oh no! I mean, honestly, hats off to you for even saying that. I felt like that was Voldemort or something saying Ghosty's there.
He
Oh,
was funny.
he was something, wasn't he?
He's out there and paling
heard-
and living his best life, you know, like
I heard he's equipped. You know?
Megan, I love you. I love you so
those
much.
those poor women. Has a woman
God.
has a do you know has a woman that feels good about an encounter ever said afterwards, I've just been, I mean, maybe I've just been impaled by this man and it was the greatest thing I've ever. Like when you say impale, it's like immediately like, yeah, are you all right? Like, do we need to call
I
somebody?
might refer to it like that, but I have a history of that, so it's fine.
You notice how Kevin exited out of the conversation as soon as we started talking about ghosty and impaling and whatever else.
I don't blame him.
He's like, nah, I'm not gonna be here for this one. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyways, you know, to bring a tangent back around, okay. I was talking about how funny a Japanese person with a southern accent would be.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to bring up some vocabulary and see if we could get Bunny to really lay that accent on thick. You know, do itashi mashit.
No, I need a arigato, Mr. Roboto, please, Bunny.
Arigato.
Arigato. I don't even know what.
Do your best.
These words are too hard for simple
Here,
folk,
here.
okay?
Hold on. I have
There's
another
a
one.
Buddhist
Okay?
guy in there. I know what all them words are.
Maybe this one has some easier vocabulary here. Okay, I brought up two. There's a lot of Japanese to go around, people. Okay. Here, let's do a fat konnichiwa.
Can you make it a little bigger? I'm
I
blind.
could, yes. Yep. Maybe I can. Where's the zoom at, people? There we go.
Bunny, it's konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. And Ohio gozaimasu. And konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa. Sayonara. I know that one.
See that? There you go.
I didn't know that was Japanese, though. I thought that was something else.
This, you know, Bunny, I feel for you. This happens to me every time any fighter from Eastern Europe is on one of our MMA cards. I'm like, and here we have Piotr Piotr Y coming up. So
Brush up on your Russian, Kevin. That's the thing when you're dealing with like MMA and fighters and shit. I feel like Russian is probably the best one to brush up on.
I know.
They're all like fucking some just jacked guy that just killed 2 people in a car accident before he flew over here.
Last night I wrestled bear. Yeah, a lot of those kind of guys.
Exactly. Yeah. No, the whole thing just reminded me of like the Inglorious Bastards scene where he's like, where they're all lined up and they're trying to they're trying to fake that they're Italian. Gorlami, Arrivederci, okay.
Niet.
So anyways, I guess we can get into the Haritsu. Okay. Let's get into some Haritsu.
I'm sorry in advance.
Now,
I have no idea what
Good. Yes, let's go.
when I was like I have something to share with you, Maggot, after you show us some of this Haritsu.
Okay.
Because there's a guy that I think we've watched on the show before, Kevin, and you'll be familiar with him for sure. I'm sure that he's essentially it's like the same vibes.
Is it Asmongold?
No, it's not Asmongold.
Okay.
It's not Asmongold, but there's another guy that likes to cook in mysterious ways, and I think that you could count. It's like basically the same guy, you know.
Okay. Okay.
No, and is he kind of like this guy?
Hey, Danny, fuck
the trolls, man.
Oh my god.
If you guys haven't seen, Kevin, go ahead. It's on the thing, right? It's on StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Can you just play the whole thing?
Oh, you want to hear King Cobra JFS's supporting message to Danny? Absolutely.
Do you guys know King Cobra?
I don't. I know the name, but I don't actually know him.
Well, we'll introduce you, King Cobra JFS.
I know all about King Cobra.
He's a mead making wizard, and when Danny was having some hard times earlier in the year, we reached out, and King Cobra was gracious enough to bless us with this message.
Hey, Danny, fuck the trolls. Appreciate you supporting me. I'm not going to make fun of you for being bald because I myself am bald. Currently, I got the hiccups from drinking and they won't fucking stop and they're pissing me off with the hiccups, but...
Damn. There's an easy cure for that.
Keep kicking ass and don't let the haters get to you.
He knows there's an easy cure for the hiccups, right?
He couldn't wait till the hiccups.
Put a finger in your butt.
No, tablespoon of sugar.
Okay.
Oh,
I bet both
we
would
got
really
2
help.
totally different methods.
Okay. Well, mine's a real one. Tablespoon of sugar,
Yeah,
hiccups gone.
Dang, that's way easier than what I've been doing all these years. Damn.
Oh well, if you do the old way where they they plug their nose and hold their breath and swallow 10 times, that's the other one. That one's a little bit unrealistic, I think. I don't know.
So, Kevin, when you show me that, is he recording his computer screen with his phone? Is that what's going on? I didn't notice this before.
Yeah, dude, it's production value, the likes of which we've never experienced.
Wait, he sent it to you like that?
Yeah, it's Cameo that we paid.
I paid for that. I paid for expedited. The reason he was hiccuping through it is because I ordered rush processing, so he had to do it.
Right.
While
He's like, I gotta get this done quick. He's just gonna record my screen.
Can we do that for Boblax? Can we do that for Boblax too?
Oh, would you like to see Boblax's?
I was gonna say
no. I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen. Okay, all right. Show it for Bunny. Show it for Bunny.
We've got Boblax too. Yeah,
Unfortunately, we don't have the one where he calls me Daddy Kevin.
We
for
do.
A minute. Do you have that one? I don't have that one over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have it.
Great. Well, that's good. Here's the other one.
Hey, Danny. Happy Father's Day. It's great that you are a father now with 2 beautiful twins. They may be bald now, but don't worry. They won't be bald forever like you. They will eventually grow hair, and hey, bald can be beautiful and cute. Look, this guy's bald. He's cute. He's beautiful. I'm sure you are a very good-looking man for being bald. Some people love being bald, dude. When Walter White became bald in Breaking Bad, Walter Jr. was like, badass dad. You could be the badass bald dad. Taking names, kicking ass, and letting your kids grow up with beautiful hair and a beautiful father. So, happy Father's Day. Hope you have a great day. And,
Oh, God.
It gets so
your
awkward.
little egg, buddies, it says, tell him bald is beautiful and his eggs love him. I forgot to add the egg part. Your eggs love you. Your kids love you. You're gonna be great, father.
Oh,
Dude,
good.
like,
Good.
congrats. It's awesome
Second
that you're a
date.
dad.
Good.
Happy Father's Day, man.
What do you
Kill it.
What do you American
He was
dollars for
reading
that?
it. He was
It looked
reading
just
it.
like he was leaning for a kiss.
That's a
I
little
really
creepy,
thought when
huh?
I really
Oh
thought
my
he might have
God.
picked up on it when I said, yeah, Danny's afraid his kids are going to be bald forever like him, that he would understand that we were doing a bit. But no, he was very earnest the entire time.
Yeah, no.
Well,
his
I was
dad-
I was surprised he would do half the shit we asked him to say. Like, especially with the one that I did, I can't believe that he was down to say all the shit that he said. Honestly, here, I'll pull it over to
he
Discord.
seemed
and I'll
happy though.
pull this up. I mean, hey,
He's
I got my
making
money.
He's
I
making
got my
for every
money's
word.
worth at least.
Yeah.
I did feel a little weird because after we ordered all the cameos, then it was that fucking TwitchCon or what the fuck it VidCon or whatever it is. And I really felt like me and Kevin just juiced him up with 2 fat cameos, and he's like, now I'm a celebrity. So he's like rolling down VidCon, just being like, what up, everybody? Oh, you want to take a video? Oh, yeah. And then he's getting fed shit and they're saying weird shit to him while he's just walking around on VidCon. Like, what's going on, dude? You're not you think you're a celebrity now all of a sudden.
Look, he's living the fucking life, all right? Can you imagine having flan fed to you, at VidCon of all places? Like, that sounds magical, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sounds magical.
It's on my bucket list. I'm a little jealous.
Exactly.
To it first.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna have. But me and Bunny, we're gonna be at VidCon, and I'm gonna have her feed me flan. That's the plan.
Except we're not going to be at VidCon. We're just going to be in an alley scissoring.
We're gonna be in my
I
basement.
know.
Actually. We're gonna be in my basement, actually.
yeah, you got that basement.
Daddy Kevin, it's
Oh,
Father's
boy.
Day.
I didn't know it was going to come up just like
Right
this.
out the gate.
Wow.
Let it rip. Here, okay, we'll go back. Okay. I mean, honestly, I would have groomed myself a little more before I do cameos like this, Bub Blacks, but yeah, you do you. You know what I'm saying?
No need. He's here to
I
groom
feel
me.
like I need to.
What was that?
Yeah, skip the grooming. He's here to groom me. You're right. Oh, fuck, man. All right, Bo Blacks, talk to us.
Daddy Kevin, it's Father's Day, and you know what that means. It's time to visit your son, Sonic. It's been years. He
Why does
wants
he have
to
so
know
many
where
plushies?
you've been.
He's got a plushie for every
You've
occasion.
been running from him. Faster than he can run away from you. What is this? What is this? Why is Sonic telling me this shit? What did you do, Daddy Kevin? What did you do? Anyway, happy Father's Day. I hope you have a fantastic day with your kids.
Why'd it get all
And
sexual at the end?
He
know?
does.
I know. It got
He was
so
holding it down. He was holding it down so that we couldn't see the slit that was cut into it on the bottom, which I appreciate. I appreciate that a lot.
Oh.
I don't really get, like, I promise you in the directions for this video, it was just like it was like, wish him a happy Father's Day and call him daddy a lot. There was no like, and then make sure by the end you're getting real quiet and creepy with it. Okay. I need you to really dive in here, reach
Well, he
deep.
understood. He got the assignment. He knew. He got it.
I didn't even have to say it. He knew.
It's the only Father's Day gift
Hopefully.
I'll ever need, Danny. Thank you.
Mhm.
You save this one for when you do have kids.
You can pay a little bit of attention to Sonic today. Because he seems to be forgotten by you nowadays, Daddy Kevin.
It's sad.
Damn. Now he's calling you an absentee father on Father's Day. That's fucked up, bro.
Well, to be fair, I've said much worse about him, so I think we're good. We're good there.
Not
Shout
my
out to
boy,
Kang.
Bo Blacks. Oh man.
Shouts out Kang. Thank you. I stand by the advice I gave Bublox. What is that? He needs to groom himself, right?
Yeah.
A little less
guy.
grooming
He
of
could have had
everyone
a great
else.
woman. He could have had a great woman, just like he had an animal. It could have been great for him. Could have been great for him.
So that was a thing.
Careful saying
Yeah,
that
it could've
stuff.
been
I got
great.
Kang into some hot water.
That was a thing, huh? Yeah, that was what Kang got the backlash in the group chat from. Okay, Kang got shit on absolutely because Boblox just decided to randomly chime into their conversation out of nowhere.
I'm gonna exit out that she actually got shit on for that, given the group chat. But yeah.
Well, he did. He tried. At least he was like, "Hey."
Yeah,
That's a
but
good
that's
point.
only him. That's only him, and like nobody cares what he says. So you know.
Okay, fair enough. Well, so Maggot. Okay, I mean, I won't say. I won't speak for you, I guess, but my impression is you're kind of a Boblox. You're fine with Boblox.
I mean, I don't have any ill will for Bo Blacks.
Didn't you guys have? Or maybe it was just Burn on one of his shows. Didn't he have Boblox on and talk?
Yeah, Burn did, but I mean, actually, me and K-Huck did talk to Bo Blacks like way back in the day.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
I tried. I reached out. No response.
I just want to say he was fully on the hate train against me. By the way, I have to put that out there, and I understand that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He was fully on that train. Yeah, he was.
Huh.
Love that.
But like, I know how it feels, I guess. So I just kind of feel bad for him more than anything.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the whole situation? I mean, Bonnie, you might have an interesting perspective on the whole thing because you kind of do something adjacent to what Mr. Mansh.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She arguably makes way more money as well.
I mean,
by the
fair
way.
enough. I would not doubt that.
I feel for you, Danny. I know what you were trying to do there. I feel that. Yeah. Well, you know, it's
There is a
Boblox
demographic
aspires
for
to be
everything.
like, yeah, there we go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's a demographic for them out there. For
Like
sure.
Twinkies. There's a massive demographic for Twinkies out there, Bunny.
What's that?
There actually is.
Is there a
There
Twinkie? Is there a Twinkie? Something I'm missing?
I'm not getting into that one.
What is it about the Twinkies, Bunny?
Yeah, Bunny.
Ooh, there might have been a Twinkie, and there might have been a Pecker, and there might have been an Echo of Tragedy.
Right on. I mean, Echo of Tragedy has gotten Twinkies from everybody, hasn't he? At this point,
Yeah.
Look, as long as he
Dude.
gives me money, I don't care. I don't
Maggot.
care.
You got okay. I mean, we're off. We're really off the rails now into some convoluted bullshit. I don't even know if anybody knows what we're talking about anymore.
But she's bright.
You've got to tell me about how you get some guy online to pay you money like that. Anyways, like what happened with the situation with the Echo Tragedy dude? I don't even get it. How's he sending you money?
He just was like, "Hey, do you want money?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's basically it. That's
pretty much it.
There's nothing else to it. There's no
Yep.
exchange. That's
Pretty much it,
Just
yep.
money in the account. And
But
I think at this point in time, I've made right as of standing right now more than 2,500.
You got to be fucking kidding me! What the fuck?
No, it's actually probably more than that. But
Wait,
it's
wait,
2,500.
it's probably
wait. So, okay, I got to ask a couple questions here. Okay. So this guy, Echo of Tragedy, is just some random commentary guy. If you guys don't know in the chat, okay, some random commentary guy. Echo would go to your stuff, right, Bunny? Where he's paying you money, and it's like, I mean, you're doing a thing, and he's paying you money, right?
Well, he was paying me a weekly fee to basically just be mean to him.
She made way more money than literally anybody else.
Yeah, somebody added it up, and I think they said I made over $10,000 off of them over the amount of time. Somebody totaled it up, and they were like, "Bunny made over $10,000."
What does this guy do? Is he a rocket
He worked at
scientist? or something?
Walmart. Like I think he was like a
What?
starter at Walmart.
Okay, well, he must save up. He saves up his money because he lives at home. You know.
You gotta
Yeah.
be fucking kidding me. So he lives with mommy and daddy.
I think
Works
one of
at
his parents.
Walmart.
One of his parents, I believe, is deceased. So it's one of them.
Kevin, how?
Yeah. Oh, I'm taking notes. Don't worry.
Are you? I was just gonna say, like, how hard up are you sometimes? You ever think like you're just gonna DM somebody and be like, "Hey, do you just want my money?"
No, dude. If I want a woman to be mean to me, I'll just DM an ex like at 2 a.m. and just
No,
say,
that's literally how it works for
what
me.
you do, you know? Like, and then,
That's
then
literally how it works for me at this point. He doesn't get anything from me, but he still gives me money. So
What the fuck? What the fuck is
guys
up?
like that, they love like it's just a form of submission to them. Like
Oh my
they
god.
want to just give you money, and then you just are like, okay, fuck that Twinkie, and then
all
he
he gets is an
Gang.
occasional hi, how are you? How's your day going? How's life been? And that's pretty much it,
What
really.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, see,
man?
the thing with me was like I did a lot of humiliation domination. That's my expertise, is humiliating people and making them do stupid stuff.
I like
And it got
and you're a clown. I love that.
Yeah, oh, it's even, but yeah, they love that.
Work.
The clown laughing at your tiny pecker, that they eat that up. But the thing is with Echo was it got to the point where he was just doming himself. Like I didn't even
What
do
the
anything.
fuck?
Like he would send me videos of him doing humiliating stuff just so I'd be like, good job. But I wasn't telling him to do these things. Like normally you give them tasks and stuff and you say,
No.
like, okay, you're gonna do this right now, and then they go and do it. But he
You're
was like,
fucking
already
kidding me.
did this.
You're fucking kidding me. So like,
No.
well, clearly we're already talking about it. So what we're talking about it. Well, what? Like, what is an embarrassing thing that he would send you to?
Like him fucking Jello cups or fucking
What?
the Well, see, it wasn't just fucking the Jello cup or fucking the Twinkie. He would come in it and then eat it.
Oh,
Oh, well, you have to recycle it. I think I remember. I think
Yeah,
Chris
for the
Chan told me
record,
about that. You gotta
I
recycle it.
never got anything like that, and I'm glad for it. To be honest.
yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Whatever, maggot. Yeah.
No, literally, it was strictly
Sure.
strictly
Sure.
just me sending him.
I'm sure.
stuff.
I'm sure your
He
DMs
never
aren't
said
colorful
okay.
at all.
Okay, to be fair, he did ask me for a dick review one time. Okay,
Dick
and that was
review.
it. Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
You reviewed? What did you give? Is it
Uh,
out of
I
out of
was-
10 score?
Look, Bunny, you know as well as I do. I was nice because this man was sending me money.
What?
That's it. You're nice because
He
he's
wants
sending
you
me
to
money.
be. He wants you to be mean. Why would you be nice?
Because I'm not like that. I'm a nice
He
person.
he literally apparently he was paying you to be like nice small dick.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm just a nice. I'm not about that dom life. I'm sorry.
This blows my. This is one of the most incredible things I've ever heard. This is one of the best things I've ever heard. To think that there is someone that it really gives this commentary community, the small commentary community that like we're all running around in. It really gives it an interesting.
Trust me, there's a lot of echoes of tragedy in this community. Trust me.
It's like I don't even want to. I'm glad that they won't readily accept me to. I'm glad they won't readily accept us, the Clout Route, to be a part of the commentary community. They don't say it, the people don't acknowledge it. I'm fine with that, honestly, because like then people might think that I'm like DMing somebody cold up and being like, hey, rate my small cock. Like, what the fuck is this?
I feel like you guys got a bad rap because a lot of people. It's funny enough too because you say that you hate Salvo, but I feel like you got a bad rap just simply because a lot of people associated with you with Salvo in that crew.
Funny because me and Kevin never did anything but talk shit about that greasy fucking sausage.
Well, that
Like,
could
I never
goes
had
to
a-
show nobody was paying attention. They just knew that you were around those people who circulated around them,
and they're
that's
all. I mean, like, let me. When we were coming up and we were trying to, we were busting into the commentary community, and I was talking to all these weirdos, at first. they're all weirdos. Like all those people like Salvo and like the whole crowd of people, the S&T, like all the cool ones watch us now or hang out with us now. All the normal people. But all the like really crazy ones, and you know who they are.
Yeah.
I don't have to Kevin, pull that down.
By the way,
pull that down. Right there.
Pull that down. You don't say that. But you know, like all the crazy people have kind of filtered out. You know, there's a bad rep for these small commentary community people because they're all fucking greasy salvos, or they're I mean, is it a bad rep? Is it a bad reputation to have?
I think at this point it's irrelevant. I think at this point it's irrelevant.
Well, Salvo is, but like a guy like Echo of Tragedy, is it a bad?
Yes.
Is that bad?
To be in specific to the Echo of Tragedy, yes, it's bad.
He's supporting hardworking women.
I mean, that's true.
That's fine.
The other stuff he did, that's where the bad comes in.
He still leaked a lot of women's DMs who, pictures, I should say, women that were not paid, for the record.
What bad things did he do then? Because, like, I would say, I'd give him the grace to say that just send, like, if he's got a relationship with you guys or whatever, sending Maggot money or sending Bunny small dick pics and having her rate him and then sending her money or whatever the fuck the case may be, like, all that is just like, he's a weird, kinky, it's harmless shit. But like, did he do something wrong? Because that's the part that I don't know, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's why I would have never came out and told anybody that he fucked Twinkies and ate them or anything if he didn't do what he did.
Well, hey, hold up. That's a good advertisement, honestly, from Bunny, is that she'll keep your secrets as long as you're not a scumbag, right?
Yeah. Well, he leaked in that one, the big call or whatever. He leaked a bunch of girls' photos who were never paid for anything.
Like commentary community people?
Yes, these girls just really liked him and sent their photos to him because they liked him, and he leaked them. Not all of the people that were leaked were paid. Yes, and his girlfriend, which is horrible. Yeah. I feel bad.
His own girlfriend?
Yeah.
He leaked her
She's
picture.
such a sweet girl, too.
And not only that, he leaked stuff to other girls as well, because, like, there's one time he sent me a picture. He was like, "Can you guess who this is?" And I had no idea who it is, but it turns out it was like, you know who Rump and Dump is?
Right.
So it was her, but I had no idea. Like, I didn't know. And I was like,
I wouldn't want to see that picture.
He came out and told me who it was because I had no fucking clue. I was like, the only woman that I know of in the space that kind of does that stuff is Bunny. Like, that's it. So I had no idea who it was, but yeah, he's that alone is pretty bad. That's malicious. So
this is like some of the this is some of the craziest shit that I've ever heard. Like, this is what I'm saying though. Like, people see small commentary, and this is immediately what they think.
Oh yeah,
like, a lot of these women I don't even like. There's a lot of these women that I don't even like, but I don't think their pictures should have been leaked in that way.
It's so like wild that there are people like this.
Yeah, anytime I'm like mingling with other communities and they're like, "Where the hell did you come from?" and I'm like, "Small commentary." They're like, "Oh."
They're like, "Oh, you know that one pedophile that writes the scripts for fucking Lockout, don't you?" It's like, what the fuck, man? We can't win here. You can't win here with this.
We got to do Haritsu because I'm running out of time.
Haritsu. Pull her up. Let's see it. Okay, I want to discuss Kevin thoroughly. I don't know what Bunny will think, but I know Kevin.
Bunny, I'm sorry in advance. Bunny, I'm sorry in advance because I know you're a germaphobe. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry.
God.
Oh,
I'm very sorry.
You're a germaphobe, Bunny? This is
I got some issues.
This is a nightmare. Hey, it's better to be clean than to be this.
Yeah. Important to note that Haritsu is actually a restaurant owner. He owns his own restaurant. But he's also a what do you call it? A hikikomori or something. He's essentially like an incel in Japan. You know, he doesn't go outside a lot and etc. But he owns his own restaurant. So and he has a girlfriend. So Important to keep in mind, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like when you see some of these clips, you're gonna be like, I wonder how he navigates all this other shit with this hobby.
I'm like nervous. My hands
Look,
are
I don't know if
shaking.
it's a hobby. I think this is just his. I think this is just his
Job.
lifestyle.
It's job, right?
It's a passion, Danny. It's not a hobby.
And my favorite
I'm
part is where
sorry.
he mixes all of his spices in his mouth. We got to get to that one.
I'm diminishing the. Do you know how to pull up clips on here, Maggot? Do you see how it is in the bottom there? Present.
No, I sent you the link to it to Twitter.
Okay, on Twitter. Cool. I'll pull it up here.
I had like a whole list that I made out, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna send this one because it's the first one that I ever watched, and I feel like it's only fair that everybody else watch it. So.
Oh God.
There's much. I wanted to say there's much worse than what you're about to watch. Much, much, much worse.
I mean, I have to say too that like even when I pull it up, like the first frame that I'm about to show you guys, I'm already disturbed.
Yeah,
He's
you two are
actually
doing a
not an
great
ugly
job
guy.
of selling this. by
He's
the way.
actually not an
I am-
ugly looking guy. Like he's not ugly. He's not like a super. That's what's weird about it is he's not like a super unattractive looking.
I would be less disturbed to see a clip of Kevin Cold. You know, I don't even know who he is. Like with makeup like me, I'd be less disturbed to see Kevin in makeup like me than I would to see this guy's face pop up. Like,
oh my God.
I'm
Hey, I
already
look good in
scared.
makeup, by
I'm
the
so
way.
excited.
offended.
I'm already scared. But yeah, no, because you said Haritsu and I like Google searched it and then I YouTube searched it or whatever so I could find what the fuck
He's
you
a
were talking about.
TikToker. He's
And
a
it's this
TikToker.
guy. It's the
Yeah.
guy. And I was like, oh, this is so interesting to me. I thought it was like the act of being a disgusting Japanese man.
No.
You know, I thought it was like seppuku or whatever when
It's a
they
beautiful language.
That's
isn't
when
it?
they
commit
kill
the
themselves.
suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought that this was like, okay, I'm gonna do
No.
gross shit with
This
food.
is the Japanese version of an incel.
Okay, fair enough.
This video is essentially he's lazy, doesn't want to get out of bed, so he wants to make food in bed.
Food in bed.
Oh, that's not the first time he's used his iron
I'm-
to cook.
It's
Oh my
It's absolutely disturbing that he just has his feet hanging out.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say I cannot handle him pulling food out and his
No.
bare feet are right there. Oh my
You
God,
guys
this
don't
is too
see
much.
shit, bro.
Thank you. I'm
Like,
so
impressed. Like,
bothered.
it takes time to have enough practice to use your toe
Yeah,
as a hand to
monkey
hold a
feet.
bag open.
Monkey
My
feet.
God.
Crazy. Yeah.
I'm so bothered already.
He just got garlic cloves in his book bag.
I'm sorry.
He
Oh.
might have straight up.
Oh,
What is happening?
So like this is his bed.
That's his
Yes.
mattress?
Yes, that is his bed.
Maggot.
that's garlic. So his bed just gonna smell like garlic and onions.
And onions.
This is my hell.
Oh.
This is literally like my skin
Why-
crawling so
I
much
know,
right now. My
buddy.
teeth
I'm
hurt.
sorry, buddy.
What's the fancy French term? It's like
There's one.
when you add carrots and celery to this. It's like a moi pois or
Je
whatever.
ne
I
sais
don't-
pas. No, mais no.
It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh my God.
Y'all think British food is bad?
Whoa.
Why was that just down there?
Well, I mean, we
Oh.
talk shit about British food or whatever. That's fine. This is Japanese food. This is another level. Wait, is he Japanese?
It's a
Or is he
dry
Kor-
aged beef.
Is he Korean or is he Chinese? I mean,
think-
maybe
I'm just gonna say Japanese because I'm not 100% sure.
this is kind of like a Korean, like a Mongolian barbecue kind of.
Yeah, I
thing
think
going
he
on,
went back. He moved back to like Korea or something recently. So I'm not sure.
Right. Okay. We don't have to get correct with it. That's fine. I don't think it matters in the grand scheme of things.
You know, I bet you get a nice medium rare with a flat iron, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you know,
I've never cooked with a
Never
with an
gonna
iron.
overcook it. Yeah.
That just him. He's got like liquids. There's soy sauce going on.
Oh my god.
I mean, this is his bed. This is his bed. He's pouring straight up soy sauce.
Dude, in my wildest 12-year-old dreams, I never would have been brave enough to do any of this. Like, I would have thought about it. Like, oh yeah, dude, let's just make ramen in our room. Wow.
Imagine how much hair is in that. Like, I'm about to cry. This is too much for me. Oh, the hair.
You know how dirty mattresses are, and that one is like that is visibly dirty. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like it's a thing that people can be so gross that they never like take care of their mattress or their sheets or blah blah blah. So like, yeah, the condition that this dude's mattress is in,
Bunny, do you remember
then
that guy?
he's cooking on it.
Do you remember that guy that used to like what was his name? He used to go like throw a bunch of shit around in some like random kitchen. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, with the nasty sink, and he'd just pull a pan.
This
out
is
of
the same
sink.
thing. Just think about it that way.
Okay, well, okay. I got a follow up. I've got a follow up to this. As soon as we finish Haritsu, I've got another one. Okay.
Oh god.
Very similar.
Oh.
And he's just like pulling stuff out of trash bags.
What the fuck?
The rice cooker is on his bed.
Whoa.
He's impressed with himself.
He eats everything he cooks.
He actually
No. Oh, that's the worst part. That's the worst part by far, dude. That's so fucked up. That is the worst part by far, dude. Spooning the soup out of the mattress.
Why'd you have to pause it right there? Oh
God, what else is coming up with that?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Like, I feel like I need to take a shower.
Yeah. I gotta take a shower to get this makeup off, so.
Yeah, dude, Danny, this guy definitely uses a washcloth when he
He eats
showers.
everything he makes.
No.
Oh, take a bite, buddy. Cat mode. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
You're right. Like this dude will outlive all of us. Like when nuclear fallout, he'll be the last one left.
He says, rock on, dude. Rock on. Thumbs up.
God.
I don't want to hear another British food joke.
The fuck, dude. Okay, well, Headbug, we haven't talked about, beans on toast yet, okay? If you want to get me more sick than spooning liquid out of your mattress, well, let's talk about beans on toast. That's horrific.
It's too much. I'm having a lot of anxiety over here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Bunny. Okay, let's take a breath, okay? Center ourselves. Because this next guy isn't very much better than what Maggot was just showing us, okay? And I'm sure you guys have seen this before because me and Kevin have watched this fucking nut job on the show multiple times. This guy it seems like he's a TikTok sensation. I don't know if it's the same name. Barfly 7777, 4 7s there.
Oh, this is the dude who makes prison food in his hotel sink, isn't he?
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
This is hard.
I'm sorry, Bunny. I'm sorry, Bunny.
I
love you.
Oh my God.
When I originally came up with this idea, I wasn't thinking about the fact that you were a germaphobe. I'm sorry.
This is Haritsu, right? He's in the fucking bathtub.
He didn't need to use his feet to.
Oh, Haritsu does bathtub cooking too. I just didn't include any of that.
He's mixing
in
it all
the bath.
in the bathtub water. He's temperaturing it. He's chilling out in the hotel. Don't worry, okay? He bought a nice expensive hotel to stay in, okay, to do all that.
Oh my God.
Brutal.
Oh, butt crack
There we
and
go.
all.
I actually needed that. That was a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, that wasn't even that bad compared to this.
Right? Oh.
The soup, the stepping on it. Okay. I don't even know where the macaroni and cheese came. Where'd the macaroni come from?
I'm not going to tell you what he just used as a strainer.
Was that a sock?
Nope, it wasn't. Nope, definitely wasn't a
Crushing up
sock.
the eggs and the mayo with his hands. Okay.
Gross. That's so gross.
I mean, and this is just like,
I'm glad I'm the more mild Haritsu content.
This guy is crazy. He's doing it constantly in hotel bathrooms. Like
Oh,
it's just a
God.
regular thing. He's cooking up food in the sink, chopping up fucking bottom round, thinly sliced steaks. I know that because I was a butcher. He's got bottom round, which wouldn't be good for this anyways. Okay, let's be real. Guy, you're trying to get meat together to do your little hotel thing. Okay, you got a bottom round steak. That's like you roast that. You cook that low and slow, dude. There's no way you're getting that done in this hotel room. You got to get some like New York strip or something. You're doing real thin and quick. It'll taste real good. Okay, even if you're cooking it in the bathroom.
No.
See, these are like the male versions of Cooking with Kay. These people just don't get it because they're used to the luxury of just watching Kay make abominations in her kitchen. These are the same thing. They're just not making food in their kitchen. That's all it is.
I can't even. I don't even have words.
I don't know. See, this is the thing, Bunny. This is what makes it. This is what cracks me up. Okay.
Yeah.
Completely disturbed by the Haritsu and the hotel bathroom cooking guy, but like the tiny wiener Twinkie fucker is we're cool.
Yeah, it don't make any sense. I agree. No, make no sense.
Bunny is a germaphobe. Bunny is a germaphobe.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Hey, that's cool. Well, I mean, what? You don't think there's any germs involved when you stick your dick in a...
Hey, leave it alone, Danny. Come on.
Yeah,
individually
We
wrapped.
don't need to unlock
Yeah.
new fears here. Leave it alone.
Individually wrapped. That's right.
What do you catch from a Twinkie? I mean, I don't even know. That's the doctors have yet to diagnose.
Herpes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
A little bit of radioactivity, I think.
Exactly. Those things can live through fucking nuclear fallout, dude. We're talking about Twinkies. Man, I tell you what, you guys have definitely cracked me the fuck up tonight talking about all this shit. The echo thing is just such a mind blower. I mean, oh my god.
He just messaged me actually yesterday. He just messaged me.
Right now? I'm like, oh, hey, buddy.
He's still alive and kicking, guys. He's apparently binging anime and working, and his life is great. So just so you know.
So he doesn't like post or in commentary anymore, like do a show. Because didn't he do a show? Did he do a show with you?
No. He used to have his own channel that he would. He used to have his own channel that he would stream on, like very rarely. But
he was on somewhere though.
He
Wall
still
Smashers,
watches,
right?
He still watches occasionally some stuff in commentary. I only know that because it's all stuff that he mentioned to me. So.
But he was like once upon a time he was like on a show, right? There was a show that
he was on Wall Smashers. Yeah, he was on Wall Smashers. Yeah.
So I know that some of the characters that go on Wall Smashers like have a
LOLCOW-esque.
Exactly. Yes. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
So is like that the inspiration to have this guy on? Like, did Badwick or whoever's mixing up the characters on the show? Did he know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think at that point in time, yeah, because I think at the point in time where he was on there, he had already been like outed by Slug for all these like weird Emmy DMs or whatever. So I think that was part of the reason why he was on there. So yeah,
he was like, when I'm saying message every woman that you think is a woman on commentary, he did.
Probably women that weren't women as well.
Shouts out. Okay, one's in the chat if you got a DM from Echo Tragedy.
It's probably everybody. For real.
Probably is. He used to DM me like when on Twitter, even before I let him have anything, he was like DMing me every day on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, beautiful! Oh my God, you're so gorgeous! You're so worshipable today.
Did he know what you look like?
Yes, I guess I posted pictures of myself a bazillion times on Twitter.
Right. Okay, fair enough. Okay, Wow.
He was a good simp while he was a simp. While he was
Yeah.
when
I feel like a
before
lot
all
of
the
us
bad stuff.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us overlooked it because it just like he
You
was
gotta
like the
be fucking
accepted.
kidding me.
He was like the accepted simp in the
Yeah, he
community,
was.
right?
You're
Yeah.
kidding me. We got
Yeah.
3 ones in the chat. We got 3.
I guarantee you that's true. I guarantee you
just
he
who's
DM'd
here.
all of them. Yep. Guarantee you he DM'd all of them. Yep.
Oh my
Mhm.
fucking god, dude.
Wild, man.
Yeah.
It's just like
Ooh.
when it gets to that point, it seems like that's your whole life. Like the idea,
Oh, yeah.
the joke that people make these days about like gooners or whatever. It's like a guy, he's gooning.
Oh, he is that.
He's
He
doing
is
it all
that.
that.
Yeah.
He's like the epitome of a gooner, right? He's like
Oh, yeah.
gooning.
Mhm.
He's
Even
he's
worse,
fucking,
maybe.
his hand and his cock are adjoined all day. And he's
Mhm.
just DMing people with one hand
Oh,
to
you gotta be
see
careful.
what
That
he can
didn't
get down with.
that didn't work out well for Cyrax. All right, you gotta be careful.
I feel
You
like
get
that's
there.
how it was though, really, because like
rash.
his DMs every time he would DM, and I used to like screenshot this shit, and me and Max would laugh about it, and I'd be like, I'd send it to Max every day, and we'd be like, this guy in my DMs being like, "You're so beautiful, you're so worth." It's just like, okay, but
What
you're
did he
such a
think?
MILF.
What did like a
We both
normal,
laughed
like
about it.
like
We
a
both laughed about
normie, I guess. I would consider D-Max a pretty normal guy, I guess.
I don't know if I would say
I mean,
that
you
he's a
could
normie.
you could
I don't think I would
refute
say-
that.
Yeah, I don't think he's a normie, but like we both laughed about it. Like he was fully in the know that
Certainly
entire time. So.
disturbed by it, right? I hope.
Yes, yes.
like,
well, we
why
both,
would somebody do
we
this?
both. Well, I don't know because I wasn't really disturbed about it. Like, it's such a weird thing to explain. And Bunny, I'm sure you understand, but it's like this was just how Echo was. Like all the time,
Yeah.
with everybody that he spoke to, that was a woman privately, and
Mhm.
that's just what it was. And like Max knew that I had no real interest in this guy, and that it was purely financial. And so it was just like, we're laughing at this guy. He's pathetic, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't. It's kind of funny to think that some guy's just sending you money straight up. I mean, you said you weren't even doing anything for half of it, right?
Well, now, before when our relationship started that way, I was sending stuff, and I didn't know. I've talked about this before, but I didn't know what the price range or anything was supposed to be because I'd never done anything like that before. And I only had done that with Echo. And so I kind of let him decide the price range, but he still ended up sending me like good chunks of money for that.
Yeah,
so,
he was probably paying you more than what the average was because that was the thing about Echo was he did know a lot about the sex work industry from how invested he was
he
in
knew.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
He knew that I was in a situation where
he's
I
just a
needed
super
the help.
gooner.
He knew I was in a situation where I needed the financial help because he knew that I had been thinking about doing an OnlyFans. This was
So
forever
you're
ago.
like you were like the prime candidate for him then, huh?
I mean,
because he kind of
I
had a
guess
little
so.
insight on like, okay, you were trying to make some money, so he could see an opportunity.
He knew
there
I
where he
needed money. He knew I needed money. He knew that I had thought about the idea of doing an OnlyFans, which obviously I never did. But just that alone was enough for him to get in there, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I certainly I did not think that this show would turn into an Echo of Tragedy fucking shit fest, but by God, I mean, he did it to himself, it seems like.
I hope he's
Oh,
getting
yeah, he
therapy. I hope he's getting therapy. I hope he's like actually changing his life around.
Well,
Though I highly doubt it. But
it seems like go ahead.
I was gonna say the fact that he didn't try to come back makes me think he probably really did have remorse for it because most people, even Ghosty tried to come back. Like everybody tries to come back, and to me that shows that they're not really working on themselves. Like
Right, they don't
maybe-
care. They're just back to their old
maybe it is.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
exactly, headbug. Exactly,
I hope that he is getting his course corrected because, like, as much as I'm like cool that you guys get your fucking bill or whatever. Like, more power to you that you're getting cash from this fucking weirdo. But
There are people who try to shame me for that.
I do
It's funny.
think that, like, well, I mean, why would you shame you for that? He's the weirdo, not
They're like,
you.
oh, well, these are just people in commentary who generally hate me, and they're like, imagine being your only claim is that you get money from Echo.
Imagine I would take money from anyone that would pay me for no reason. What?
Yeah,
exactly.
You're like,
You'd be
here's
not
the
to.
money. Tell me I'm a fucking dickhead.
These girls, all these same
Sure.
girls who shit on me about it could do the same thing. They choose not to. So
Yeah.
Fuck them, because that's bullshit. I mean, I'd say more power to you. But when you're like this, when you're that deranged and that like deep in it, and you're like, I mean, Bunny said he's like working at Walmart or something. Like,
I don't know about that. Buddy
It
would
was
probably know
something
better
like
than me.
who knows?
He
Whatever
was like
it
a
is.
stalker somewhere.
Kroger, he's a giant eagle guy, whatever.
Yeah, he was a stalker, all right.
Whatever
He
it
was a
is.
stalker, all right, yeah.
Stalker. He's stalking those shelves, that's for sure. No, but if you're that deep and you're like spending your whole paycheck on this kind of thing, and you're, DMing every lady that you can possibly DM, you do need help. So I hope that like he is at a reflection point where he's like,
yeah,
Jesus Christ, I need to get this shit checked.
Yeah,
That's
before
what
he
he
goes
says.
full Grant Amato, and it's
That's
like,
what he
oh,
says to me. But again, I don't know if I believe it because we've had a lot of people like this in the community that are just like pathological liars for no good reason. Like Ghosty and Why So Demented and etc. It's just I don't take any. I know. Well, I was watching that episode of the Madhouse where you brought up the community that you were in, and you were literally talking about Why So Demented.
I know. I think in my head I wasn't even thinking that was Demented, but when you said Demented, I was just like, oh yeah. him.
Yeah.
There's been so many different things in the community. It's like this person lied about this crazy thing no one would ever lie about, and this person lied about this crazy thing no one would ever lie about.
It's very interesting how like the small commentary community becomes a harbor for like
Liars.
deeply perverts, like deep perverts. Like,
That's how we met
Echo of Tragedy is not the only one. I mean,
Except
we
for
were
this
talking about
show,
we
by
were
the
talking
way.
about Salvo,
show.
right? Exactly. Me and Kevin are clearly above board. I'm married.
This
Don't
isn't
worry
a
about me.
commentary. It's a comedy
But-
show. No one said that the comedy had to be funny. Okay,
Yeah,
it just has
right?
to be an attempt at comedy. Thank
But
you.
like, there's so many examples of these like deeply disturbed men that are like
sex
Jesus.
Yeah, that's why you
Christ,
can't take
sex-
any of them seriously, dude. You cannot take any of these people seriously because they're all in somebody's DMs like being a fucking creep.
Well, we're here to say it. The two bald men,
But not Danny and Kev though.
Exactly.
They're
That's
innocent.
right.
They're
You
Sorry,
bald
send
man.
me a DM. I won't even respond to it. So I can't. That's not the allegation I have to worry about.
Exactly. Kevin doesn't even have to do any of the moving and shaking it is to get
Well,
people
although
on
they
the
have
show.
they have been in our DMs recently, but that was just to ask us to come on the show.
That's right.
Me.
Yeah.
I won't subject Kevin to that. Kevin didn't do anything. I
You better
definitely
better behave yourself in those DMs, Danny. All right?
I definitely jumped in Maggot and Bunny's DMs both. And then added them both to a group chat after that. So, like, if there's anyone you want to lob
We're leaking it all. We're leaking
Exactly.
it
Yeah.
all.
leak it all. I'm in trouble if you do. Don't do it, please. But anyways, we're at the 2-hour point. I know you guys got stuff to do, so we'll get out of here. But man, you guys treated us to such a good time on the show tonight. I mean, Bunny, Maggot, you guys were both great guests. We had such a good chat. I feel sorry for these. I feel sorry for these people we talked about.
Yeah, they did it themselves. Yeah.
They did it
Yeah,
to themselves. That's true.
They're all my ops. Fuck them.
But anyways, while we're here, we'll tell you like and share the stream, of course. Bunny, tell us where we can find you. If we
You
want to
can
watch.
find me on Madhouse. We go live Monday through Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on David Jaffe Gaming on YouTube.
Hell yeah, it's in the description. So click on it in the description. If you don't get it from that, Maggot, what can we shout out for you? I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, well, I'm on Twitter. My name is not the same there. It's Maggot_Chan. But also, I Burn the World, my handler. You can go to his channel, and I'm there. Both Wall Smashers and Wallbangers, we are there. So, also, Burn the World is running from Aiden Projects. I just want to throw that out there before you leave.
Ooh.
I do want to see these guys like the Aiden guy and the what's the other guy? Dickers.
I don't like
There's
Dickers,
a
but
lot of
I
these.
like him and Queen. I like Aiden and Queenman though.
There's a lot of the Queenman is another one. There's a lot of these newer, younger guys that I don't know a lot about that I'm kind of like feeling the vibes out for or whatever. So I guess and
I like them because they're honest. They're honest. That's what I like about them.
On that note, shouts out Burn. Burn is the we'll promote Burn as the young
Quit running. Quit running,
commentary
Burn.
guy.
We love you. Quit running.
Quit running, Burn. The Aiden Burn. Don't worry, dude. The Aiden dude seems like a fucking nerd, dude.
He's
like
nice.
You
Aiden
could
is
seriously
nice.
give him a wedgie, give him a swirly, like Burn. Don't worry about it. Just face up, dude. It's fine. This guy's nothing. This guy's a chum. Don't worry about it. All right. But anyways, we appreciate Bunny and Maggot both showing up today. Okay. It's been a great stream. Go check them out. Madhouse, Wall Smashers, Wall Bangers, all that. Maggot Edits on Twitter. Bunny, what's your handle on Twitter, Bunny?
Bunny be clowning. I know that one.
Bunny be clowning.
That's good.
Check it out, people. Okay. These are two great ladies that we were overjoyed to have on the show. Thank you guys for the chat. We will see you all on the flip side. Okay. Catch us next Tuesday and we'll be back for a regular show. It's just the Clout Route. You know how it is. But Bunny, Maggot, thank you so much. You're back, Maggot. We see. I mean, we're back, Bunny. We see you.
We are the same person. We are the same person.
Yeah, basically.
But thank you guys so much again. Everybody, like, subscribe, check out the channels. You know how it is. Thank you so much. And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.